Welcome to K41, our homebrew version of Embers of the Imperium. Today we're going to be following the adventures of Pockets. If you saw the previous episode, Pockets got a little bit sidelined as the others went on their adventure. So today we're meeting with Tika and we're going to see what Pockets was up to during the other adventure. All right, so do you remember what happened last time you were here, Tika?
Yeah, so we got a ship, so I recall that very vividly because I'm very excited to use that turret.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to what was the name of the Latinum planet now? Can't remember now.
Well, the one you were on was Arc Prime. They actually have two.
Oh,
But
okay.
Arc Prime was the one you went to.
Yeah, so we went there, fought some peeps. We got the bag boy. I don't know what happened to bag boy, if he's still
Well, he's
there or
with
not.
you at this point. He's with you.
Cool. Yeah, so we got bag boy, who was one of the people that we attacked. Yeah, we got a ship. I know that the ship, you had said it's sort of been like cleared out of a lot of stuff because it's obviously been used for like probably shipments or cargo or something like that. So a lot of cargo space, which is good for Pockets because she cuts lots of stuff. And that's about all that I.
Yeah, no, that's the crucial bits of it. So, as we're starting, you're flying back. You're approaching Mecatol Rex in your ship. Now, this ship is filthy. The atmosphere on Arc Prime was dirty. It's covered in soot. It's pretty banged up. It looks like it had been grounded during a fight, shot down over Arc Prime. It was originally a Hakan ship, so it was like a fancy luxury home vessel. Think like a Rolls Royce, but somebody mounted a double-barreled laser cannon onto the hood, right? So you got a cannon on there that wasn't normally there. It's got a little device that's hooked up with a big wire out of the console, the piloting console, where you can use to program your transponder, which is very, very frowned upon, but can allow you to change the ship's identity, basically.
Right. I remember transponder. Yeah, that's the thing. You said it's like, was that the umbilical cord thing?
Yeah, they call it an umbilical cord just because like this long cable that's kind of been hooked into your console.
Yeah.
Just to be aware that people do frown on you using that because it's used to identify not only your ship but the owner, bounties, liens, that sort of thing.
Okay. Oh, interesting. So yeah, I guess similar to like other cars, although not bounties, I suppose. Just loans.
Basically, any information about your vehicle is stored in there, right?
Yeah.
So like you wouldn't want bounties stored in there, which is why people use it. Obviously, if you're wanted, you don't want to go into a space station with that coming up on their system. But if people do board and see you have it, obviously that's going to lead to a lot of questioning. But it could be handy for you guys sneaking around.
We'll see how savvy I am.
Yeah. So you're flying back. You're approaching Mecatol. As you get close enough, you're going to notice. At least a couple of them have noticed your bank account has an upload into it. Because you've been gone for about 6 weeks, then you get paid every month. So you've 2 weeks ago you got your first paycheck. We've just kind of got close enough where it's loaded in, where you could see that it's there.
Oh.
So you made 1,000 ori after deduction. So this is like you're pulling things out like living expenses, bills, and all that.
It's heavily taxed, but they give us accommodation.
Yeah. So you got like 1,000. Yeah, you have like a barracks and everything, but you have like 1,000 per month left over.
Nice.
That you can spend. So you can write that in, and then you're about 2 weeks into the next paycheck here. Annie is the name of Bag Boy, Bag Boy's real name, but I don't think Pockets has been calling him that.
Sorry, what was his real name? I don't think she will either.
Real name is Ennie, E-N-N-I.
E-N-N-I.
Or at least that's how he would tell you if you ask him what his name is.
I won't.
I don't know if Pockets ever bothered.
Tika will, Pockets won't.
Yeah. But he's not so happy to be here. So he's probably most of the trip kind of just grumpily keeping to himself in the back part of the ship.
Can you remind me, is he a Letnev as well, or what was
Latnev, yeah.
Yeah, he's Letnev.
Yeah, but he's grown up on Arc Prime. So you're Letnev biologically, but you're not culturally Letnev. Right? You're far, far removed from them socially. And he could probably tell. Like I would assume that there's going to be dialectic differences and stuff people can kind of tell. Like he'd probably be able to know that you're not from Arc Prime, right?
Yeah. I don't I don't actually know if they're Italian. I just know the one phrase you taught me. I said Italian-ish. Let's
Yeah,
maybe pretend they're Italian a little bit.
yeah, that sounds good.
Italian space drow.
Yeah. So as you're flying, as you go into the hangar, so you have to call in to get permission. Now, of course, you're using a transponder. They probably, because they know your Kaliri's coming in, and Ilonis, your supervisor, is there in the hangar to tell them to let you in. Because if they scan your transponder, it doesn't make any sense, right?
Right.
But he'll let them know that you need to come in, and he'll tell you how to program it so it will read properly on Mecatol. So the ship technically belongs to, legally it belongs to Dominicus, the guy whose ship you flew out to Arc Prime on.
Right, yeah.
So when you're coming to Mecatol, you're going to want to program it with his name and information.
Okay.
But yeah, but Ilonis will make sure that they let you fly into the hangar. Now, as you approach into the hangar, you're going to see Ilonis, and I don't know if you want to see a picture of him here.
Yeah, I do.
I went to the trouble of making one.
Have we met him? Or
you would have met him as a character. I think you might have met him on the beginning of the last episode. I don't remember for sure,
okay.
to be honest.
Okay. I remember there was the three, like the Letnev, Hakan, and Turtle Guy. I'm sure there was somebody who introed us to them, so maybe that was
Yeah. And I might have changed his name somewhere in there. I don't remember. But let me just pull him up. I've been making all the characters in this program here. Here he is.
I spelled his name wrong.
Right. So you can see that, right?
Oh, he just looks like Lurch.
Yeah, he basically looks like Lurch. He doesn't sound like Lurch.
Well, that's good.
But he's big, tall, sallow. Like Winu tend to have kind of yellowy or maybe a light green skin sometimes. Yeah, he's an older fellow. But he's standing next to someone as well, who also looks like a Letnev. This one here. So he looks like a Letnev, except he's got like a big fungus growing out of his head. He actually doesn't have hair. This one has hair, but just imagine that that's like fungal roots or something like that hanging down.
Oh, okay.
His posture is a little bit off, like his head's lagging to one side. He's kind of just watching as the ship comes in. He's standing next to Ilonis. And as you land the ship, you're going to be, you and Annie, of course, are going to be struggling to get all your bags together. So Pasha is going to walk off first, and the Bruce is going to walk off. They'll go up and start talking to Ilonis and whoever this is. And then you're going to walk out of there with poor Annie hauling all your bags. And Ilonis marches up to you, does not look very happy. And he'll start shouting, "Who is this?"
Oh, this was we met him over on Arc Prime, and he's got a couple strong arms. Figured he'd be handy.
And Annie will say, "They've kidnapped me, sir. They've taken me prisoner."
Midnap.
So Ilonis, you took a citizen of Arc Prime with you back on your ship?
I mean, citizen is debatable. He was hiding in the desert and attacked us.
Okay, great. You should have taken him to Dominicus. Don't bring him back. Oh my goodness, they're gonna have a fit.
So here's a question: would we have gone back to Dominicus's, because we flew there to Arc Prime?
You had no reason to go back.
Okay.
No.
So, I'm sorry. I'm still new. I'm still learning the rules. Taking citizens.
I get that you're Mentak, but
frowned upon.
Oh my goodness, he's frustrated. He's upset. He's going to take you back to his office. Oh shoot! Did I bring up my maps? Oh, doesn't matter. I have some maps that I drew of like the area and stuff. He's going to march you back to his office and sit you down. He's going to sit this like fungal head guy down outside the office. He's not in trouble, apparently. He's sitting him on a bench. You sit here. Takes you, Pasha, and Bruce into his office. He just starts yelling. Like, do you have any idea what kind of person the Baron is? This could start a war. That man killed his own brother for overcooking the steak. You can't go kidnapping citizens off of Arc Prime. So he's clearly furious. He's gonna yell at you for a while, and finally he's
Pocket's just gonna nod
yes,
and look terrified.
yeah. So eventually he's gonna tucker himself out from yelling, and he's gonna be like, okay, you come with me, Pasha Bruce. You wait here with Lazardo, which you may have picked up by this time as the name of the southern gentleman.
Mushroom Head's Lazardo.
Mushroom
Gotcha.
Head, yeah, is Lazardo. So, but you and Annie are being dragged to the Letnev embassy, and Annie's looking at you real smug. Right?
See,
Oh,
so
you're
we
so
haven't
smug.
had enough time to establish any Stockholm syndrome, is what you're telling me.
No, you sure haven't.
Dang it.
You sure haven't. And he's looking pretty smug. He sees you're in trouble.
You know, I could have just left you in the desert.
Yeah,
Just saying.
You should have.
I mean, dead in the desert.
Well, it's too late now.
Bones would be bleached right now.
You're gonna be dead now. The Baron's gonna have your head. Anyways, so Ilonis is gonna drag you to the embassy, which isn't too far from here, actually. You're kind of in the Galactic Council Center. You're the headquarters for you guys is actually pretty close to where the Galactic Council meets and everything, and all the embassies are kind of around it. It's going to drag you in there. There's a couple of guards at the door. And Ilonis storms in, dragging you along behind. And one of the officers kind of stands up from a desk and says, sorry, can I help you, Ilonis? They all know him here. Yes. One of my Kaliris has made a terrible lapse in judgment, for which I can only apologize most profusely. We've obtained one of your citizens, which we would like to have returned immediately to Mecatol, or not to Mecatol, to Arc Prime. And when he says that, and he's again looks pretty smugly, he's like, yes, sir, my name is it's Any Lennox. No relation.
To the Irish singer. Or Scottish, sorry. Scottish.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know where she's from. But this is Any Lennox. And they say, okay, well, just we'll need to do a retinal scan just to verify. And as soon as they say that, he gets tense all of a sudden. And he's really tense. He's like, what? No, that won't be necessary. I have a home. I promise. Yeah, it's on Arc Prime. Just to have me shipped there right away, and I won't tell anybody what happened. It's all between us, right? Right, Pockets. We're all cool. I says, no. We better check this out. Just come with me. But at the threat of having a retinal scan, and he becomes suddenly very panicky. And he looks at you and he says, like all of a sudden horrified, like I'll be your bag boy. I'm sorry. I'll be nice. I'll be good. Totally, guys. It was all friendly. This is just a mistake. I'm a friend of hers. Are you saying anything, or just kind of letting it go?
Yeah. Sorry. What would I say?
Oh, I should bring him up. Sorry, I've got Lazardo up here. I think I made Any too. Oh, I made him in the future soon.
Oh, Any person.
Yeah.
Just don't pay attention to the name.
Yeah.
With that, I'll just look smugly back at him. I mean, isn't there like an oath or something he could take to just like swear himself to like, to the Clearys and our cause and all that?
No,
he's been a reliable big boy up till now.
There's a retinal scan he can take. And so Any actually he tries to run, but the guards at the door tackle him. And he's like kicking and screaming, and they're like grabbing him by the clothes, dragging him back. And
Couldn't you claim asylum? Claim asylum.
Yeah. And they drag him off to another room, and you have no idea what's going on.
Right.
You can't leave. You're allowing us to say, okay, you just have a seat. So you guys have to kind of wait here, and you're probably here for maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Am I with the rest of my crew? Like Bruce and Pasha?
No, they were left. They were abandoned at Ilonis's office.
Right. Okay. So it's just me and who right now?
Well, it's you
just
and Ilonis and this guy. Any.
Okay. Well, he's random. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just Ilonis, your supervisor, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Your Winaran handler. And so eventually, 20 minutes later, the Letnev officer is going to kind of march back. This guy's in manacles. And he says, this is not any Lennox. This man is wanted for desertion from the Letnev army, as well as he's got a couple of bounties on him. He's been running under a
Ooh.
fake name. So we greatly appreciate you bringing him in, but he's got to be taken back for trial immediately. And Ilona says, well, and he looks at you, I'm just the person for the job.
Oh. So I gotta take him back to Arc Prime?
You got to go back to Arc Prime, but obviously we're not going to send you back alone because he's not necessarily safe for you to travel with, since you'll be piloting, can't really keep an eye on him, right?
Yeah.
We're going to send you back with, we're going to send a guard back with him, and you'll need to escort her on the return trip. She needs to get back here as soon as you can.
Okay.
You're looking at like another month and a half, like it's 6 weeks to Arc Prime, 6 weeks, or no, sorry, it's 3 weeks each way. So
I'm gonna get the space stir crazies. I feel it now.
yeah, you might be getting a little cabin fevery coming up. Let me pull. So he's going to march in, and he's got a sharply dressed Letnev woman in a uniform, who also I created here. You can see all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, there she is. Yeah.
Oh, look at her, so dapper.
Yeah, it's got like the bun and everything. And yeah. And so he'll introduces you. He says, Caleres. I just call you Caleres. This is Agent Giselle. She has a last name. He'll probably give that. Let me look up my notes. I didn't give her a last name. Oh no, I did. This is Lieutenant Giselle Endrick. She will be escorting your prisoner back to Arc Prime, where you'll hand him over to Dominicus, who is still orbiting the planet.
Okay.
In his big ship that you went out in.
So we'll either be delivering him to the ship, or if Dominicus is on the planet or something.
Well, he'll be on his dreadnought.
Okay.
Just signal his ship when you arrive, and he'll let you know what to do from there.
All right. Can you still carry my bag with those manacles on? Is that?
Ilona will just glare at you. Pockets.
Ooh. Okay.
And once he's leading you out, he's gonna take you. You're gonna go on a tram back to the hangar. Actually, on the way back to the tram, we'll say he calms down a little bit. He'll buy you maybe a nice little ice cream.
Hey, remember that time I found that war prisoner? That was great.
Yeah, that was
wanted guy?
Yeah.
It's like I knew.
Good work, Pockets.
I knew he was worth saving, only to immediately apprehend and send to prison.
Yeah. So, Pockets, sometimes in your job, I get you're going to have to skirt the law a little bit. But please make sure that whatever you're doing is for the benefit of the safety of the galaxy. You don't need to kidnap anyone to be your bag boy. Like, honestly, like if you save up, we could probably get you a robot or something.
Oh. I'll perk up with that.
Okay, good. There.
I'm going to get a robot and name it Nisa.
Oh, that's nice.
Maybe she won't find it that nice.
That's true. But so yeah, so Giselle's basically escorting Annie. He's terrified now. She's keeping a close eye on him. Like if at any point it looks like he's about to try to turn and run, she'll actually have a gun in his back. She's got a pistol on her side.
Can I lean into him and be like, so what did you do?
Shut up.
Come on, man. Like, it's all, jig is up.
I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent.
Oh.
Yeah, if you had any decency in it, you'd get me out of here.
What's decency?
All I did was not want to join the army, man. What's so wrong with that? Force you to do what you want to do. I was trying to be free, man.
I think you got in with the wrong crowd, though, since you were just attacking people. But
well, we just That was our ship, man. You took it.
It was ours, I think. I can't remember. The ship that we took was one of Dominicus's ships, right?
Well, kind of. What had happened, it was a Mentac vessel that had basically been shot down.
Okay.
But when it landed, a scan told them it was still in condition enough to fly.
Mhm.
And so when the barony was asked for help, like say, hey, we need to provide these guys with a ship, it was really the best they'd pull off because nobody really wants to help you guys financially.
Oh my gosh.
So they're basically, yeah, in the middle of nowhere on Arc Prime on the surface, there's like a damaged Mentac vessel you can have.
Okay.
So it
So
wasn't.
nobody had actually officially
So
claimed
the
it.
scavengers also had caught wind that a ship had been shot down there. We were just going to scavenge it,
Mhm.
So it wasn't
their thing.
really yours, but it wasn't really his either.
Right.
It was just kind of the spoils of war.
Yeah.
But he's just going to be really sulky as you're bringing him back on the tram to the hangar.
Did they say what his real name is? Oh.
I will do that right now. His real name is, because I didn't actually think to give him a real name. We'll call him Van Diesel.
Diesel.
It's just names that are easy to remember, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it sounds kind of Letnev. All right, so Van, we'll just call him Van. Giselle will call him Van. It's like, move it, Van. So they'll pull him onto your ship. Now, one thing you'll notice as you get onto your ship, actually, as you're approaching your ship, you're going to see Oxley. I don't know if you remember Oxley. He's like the X-Jaw turtle mechanic.
Oh, yeah, I wrote his name. Oh, yeah, the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a picture of him too.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah. He's like, oh, dude. And he's like washing your ship down with like a pressure washer. There he is.
Yeah.
So
he's
he's
so
like,
rocking.
Yeah. He's like, yo, what's up? And he's like pressure washing all the soot. Like you can see night and day the difference between like the half he's washed and the half he hasn't. He's like, oh, dude, man, you're already heading out. I'm not quite done yet. It's going to take a week or so to get this thing back in shape. And Ilonus will tell him, no, she's got to go now. I was like, oh, yeah, where are you headed?
Back to the planet with the suit. You might have to do this again. Oh, wait, I might not land. Never mind.
Yeah.
But I got to go back there.
Oh, crackerdoodles. All right. Crackerdoodles being a very vicious X-Jaw swear word. One of their worst.
Yeah.
But
there's a couple people who just gasp.
Yeah. The other X-Jaw in the room will gasp. But no, he'll just stop spraying. There's like you can see just thick black water running down, into a drain on the floor here in the hangar. Your bags are on the vessel, so you had left them. They had been left in Ilonus's office when he took you off to the embassy, but they're out just here on your ship now.
Okay.
And
so they brought them back for us.
Yeah. And yeah. So you're gonna just have to get in. Ilonus will leave you here. Giselle will kind of shove. She'll grab Ben by the scruff of the neck, by the back of his shirt. Kind of shove him forward. There aren't a whole lot of seats on the ship. There's actually only 3 seats. There's like a piloting seat. There's a seat that can be used by a co-pilot who can use like the navigation computer and all that. There's actually a side console as well. Other than that, all the seats and stuff were kind of ripped out for storage space, but there are mats and stuff that you guys have been sleeping on.
I probably got a nice couple cushions.
Yeah, well, your bags are large enough. They're basically the big beanbag chairs.
Yeah, just sit on the back.
And in case you forgot, you do have like 8 light blasters in there, as well as the 6.
Right, yeah, I had
the
blasters. We got some Ori and combat knives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are all still in your bags.
Yeah. My big bag of holding. That's not really a bag of holding. It holds stuff. It's large. Definitely has a weight though. Okay, cool.
All right.
I'm wondering if there's any value of like checking out the gun situation, because I know there's like the turret now that we've landed. Should I like? Well, I don't know if we would.
It's actually a cannon, not a turret.
Right.
So,
Okay. Cannon.
so it's a double-barreled laser cannon that's just been mounted to the front of the ship. And it doesn't belong there. Like it's clearly like just been like
Welded
welded up
on.
there. And a battery probably would have been added to power it as well.
Oh, okay. Nice. Cool.
So you're basically flying like an
Alright.
old Rolls Royce that somebody mounted a cannon on the front.
I mean, it sounds legit.
Yeah.
I got no problem with this situation. Nice. All right. Okay, back we go. Oh, can I just stop and get some snacks though? We've been eating.
Well, Ilonis has taken off. If you want to make a detour, yeah, you just have to ask Giselle.
Giselle, do you mind if I just go
Yes.
stock up on some I don't know, some fungus bars?
You don't have any food on this ship?
I don't know, do we?
You probably ate it all on the way. It's been a long trip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
I
need like
suppose.
water,
Yeah,
rations.
there's a place, there's a diner in the hangar. We need to grab something.
Would they have like I think like a storeroom or something?
Oh no,
Oh,
never been there. And she'll just grab Ven. Come on, you. She's not gentle with him. Just kind of yank
yeah.
him by the collar and drag him behind.
I like this one.
All right. So
All
then,
right.
yeah, they're gonna. She'll take you to. It's kind of like the hangar diner, and I'm kind of glad you went here because I made this guy too, and I don't know if I'd ever be able to bring him up here. Oh,
Is
I'm
it the
not
cook?
sharing screen, am I anymore?
Mm-mm.
Okay, hold on.
But you can.
Yeah, I'll go back to share screen here. Oh, here he is. He's the Sardak chef.
Yay!
So yes, sir, there is a diner in the hangar. It's pretty busy actually. So there's a lot of, it's kind of a large place. There's a lot of tables and things. Well, a lot of it's kind of food you just buy right off the rack, kind of on the side. But there is, cause it's not just him. There's other like kind of food booths and stuff here, like a food court.
Okay.
But this is the Sardak chef, fairly well known across the galaxy. Anybody who visits Mecatol likes to stop by here to grab some snacks.
He makes a really good breakfast sandwich or something.
He makes a lot of interesting foods.
Ooh.
Not so much. He'll make Sardak food, but that might not
Oh,
be to
okay.
your liking. But he would know how to make some Letnev dishes.
Okay. Something with lots of mushrooms and
Jurgen
fungi.
Schmorgen.
Oh, hello.
Jurgen Gargen.
I need 3 weeks worth of food for 3 people that can be preserved on its own without refrigeration.
Schmorgen Morgen. He's the Swedish chef.
He's amazing.
Yeah. And so he'll get to like, he'll turn around and he'll turn on his oven. Flames will just start shooting up and stuff's flying everywhere. But unlike the Swedish chef, he's actually quite good. Like he's making some legit food. So he'll turn back and he'll have just, how much are you ordering? Like,
Enough for 3 weeks for 3 people.
well, you need
And I guess
6
we're
weeks
all
if you want a round trip.
But we are going to stop at Dominicus's ship, so
Yeah,
I bet they'll have something.
Okay, so you just want 3 weeks for 3 people.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say, hold on. Do you want 3 meals a day?
I think what's his name can just go with one.
Okay. We'll say so a total of 7 meals a day, 3 for each you and Giselle, and 1 for Ven. Okay, so 7 times 21 times, oh, it's 21 squared. It's gonna be 21 times 21 total for the price. So 1, 2, 0, 2, 4. This is gonna cost you 441 ori for 3 weeks of food for 3 people.
They don't. I gotta. Can I get reimbursed for this? Is there an expense report I
You
can
can
fill
save your
out?
receipt and submit it when you get back.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'll do it. I feel like we need food.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Sorry, how much did you say it was?
441.
Okay, let me just get my calculator.
But it's good stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna be feeling pretty good about. Yeah. All right. Lots of food. Well, I will file an expense report.
Yeah, yes. Just save all your receipts. You're gonna need those.
File report. Oh yes, I will definitely put that in my bag.
Okay. But it's a lot. Yeah, it's probably a lot better than like the reserve space food you were eating on your previous trip.
Yeah. You know, treat ourselves.
Yeah,
And maybe
exactly.
there's still a little bit I can give Ven some of those, you know, some crumbs,
Yeah.
some cheese in a can. Here you go.
All right. Well, you know what? Giselle's very grateful. She's like, I can chip in if you want.
Okay.
Okay. 220 each.
Sure, sounds good.
You can pay the extra one though.
Okay, fine.
All right. So yeah, you just take 220. She'll certainly write it off.
Perfect. Is that right? I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you should have 780 left of the 1,000 you got, plus whatever you had before that.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'll figure it out
Yeah.
after. That doesn't make for exciting. It's too math. Okay.
A lot of math in this game. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, so back on your ship. Anything? Well, anything else you want to do before you go back to your ship? You're still in the hangar.
Is there anything else? Oh, do I want to shop for anything? I mean, I'll probably think that I'm not going to get into too much trouble. So I wouldn't really have much motivation to be like, oh, I should go get a better such and such. I don't think. But then secretly I know.
Yeah.
Something probably will be afoot.
Maybe.
Let's see, I got my disguise kit. I'm trying to think if there was anything I really wanted after the last, like, that I couldn't afford last time. I think, yeah, I think I'll just assume it's gonna be a easy mission.
It'll
So
be a nice honky-dory flight.
yeah,
Relaxing
I don't have no reason. When I come back though, I am going shopping.
Excellent. All right, so eventually you're going to end up back on the ship then, taking off. Giselle will probably sit in the not the co-pilot seat, but the other seat where the other console is, probably used by communications or something like that. And then just kind of because she can shove Ben down on the floor next to her. She's not going to let him have a chair. Just push him down by the head. Poof. And if he ever says anything, she'll just say, "Shut up."
His legs are going to be cramping real bad when we are done with it.
Yeah, too bad for him.
Shouldn't have defected.
That's what I say. Yeah, he's lucky. He's lucky you didn't cap him like you did his friends there. Hey, buddy.
Could have been much worse. Could be dead.
Um,
Instead, you're going to go face a nice, maybe lengthy trial, and then starve in prison.
It won't be lengthy.
Okay.
Letnev trials are famously quick.
Who are you? What did they say you did? Yeah. Done. And you
And honestly, the sentence is often death anyway. They don't want to waste food on prisoners.
Aw, Ben.
Well, something to look forward to, friend. Looking at Ben, not you.
I feel bad a little bit. He would have been dead either way, I guess, but you know, I'm just prolonging his agony.
You're probably aware that this is somewhat Letnev culture. It's a fairly harsh culture, and you would also probably know that food is very scarce on there. Like it's tough to come by on the planet, so they wouldn't be wasting it on him.
Right.
But yeah, that's not your job. Your job is to fly him back.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so you're going to set coordinates?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
it.
Do you want to roll
Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop,
astro
boop.
navigation?
Oh, are we using the tabletop simulator for dice rolls, or what are we using for dice
Well,
rolls?
oh,
That
here
other.
I can go right into it if you want to do just the dice rolls in there, but there is a program that calculates the results for you. It
Okay.
can send in one of the emails. There's a link
Okay.
to it, but if you want, I can send you the link here.
Sure.
I'll send it to your Facebook.
Okay. Let's do that. I did see that, but I wasn't sure if tabletop simulator had it or.
I do have dice in there, so if we do a combat, then there's like we can roll dice. But I think just for like
Only if we do a combat, I bet.
yes, which you guys do have a tendency to avoid sometimes. But this is nice because it actually calculates the results.
Gotcha.
So it's in your.
Oh yeah, so you don't have to be like, hey, what is this dice?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing sorry, which kind of roll again? Navigation?
Astro navigation, yeah.
Astro navigation. Astrogation.
Sorry, astrogation.
Yeah. I'm like, why did I take anything in that? So it's
Yeah.
intelligence, of which I
Well,
don't have much.
If you're worried about it, you can ask Giselle.
Yeah. Are you good
Depends
at
how much you don't know
navigating?
her that well. Ah, interesting.
How smart are you?
Let me double check her
On a
stats here.
scale of 1 to 5, how smart would you say you are,
Well,
Giselle?
She is
I'm about a 2.
she will say I am a co-pilot on one of the cruisers.
That sounds pretty good.
So if you want her to co-pilot, she will take the co-pilot seat.
Sure, why not?
But she will, in that case, she'll probably chain up Ventus to something. She doesn't want him moving around on the ship behind her back.
Mm-hmm.
She'll probably just like pin him to the like on his like stomach, and then chain him to the chair that she was sitting on before. We can't go anywhere. She doesn't really trust him behind you guys. All right. Yeah, so she'll punch in and roll dice.
Come on.
Well,
I hope you don't start this trip off on the wrong foot, Giselle.
It takes her a while to get the coordinates, like to link in. She'll probably get it like as you're pulling out of the hangar, and going up out of atmosphere. She'll be plugging around on the computer, the astrogation, the navigation computer. She'll finally get the coordinates. It's not a particularly fast route, but as far as you can tell, it's a clear route.
Okay.
Yeah. So
no mine or asteroid fields
yeah. As far as your computer can tell, it looks like a pretty smooth flight.
Okay.
Doesn't go through any particularly dangerous territory. Doesn't go through any weird anomalies. But we're not saving time on the trip either.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Okay. So maybe there will be some days I have to eat 2 of those rations, not 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're gonna
probably
be
got
right
some
to the
chips in my
wire on
bag.
food. Yeah, so basically what I would do is if you've got a really good astrogation check, I might shave days off of the trip. You're not getting that.
Gotcha.
Okay. Anyhow, and you didn't get lost. As far as
that's good.
You're on track. So you're going to be flying. Do you want to do anything during the flight?
Yeah, I definitely want to chat with Giselle, get to know her a little bit.
Yeah.
So, so she is a Clarice, right?
No.
Still, you're okay now.
I'm from the 101st Letnev Navy.
Now, when you say Navy,
yes,
do you mean on boats?
Well, ships.
Ships, okay.
Yeah, they refer to their space force as a Navy.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Just double check because that would be cool.
Yeah.
And also, I would have re-examined that navigation thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How long you been doing that for?
Oh, probably 8 years, I guess. Ever since I finished my training.
So you probably extra don't like a defector guy over here, eh?
No, that's about the lowest form of life you can be. We all have a responsibility. He's dodged it. People have probably died because he wasn't there by their side when he should have been.
Have you
Not
seen a
our,
lot of battles, Giselle?
yeah, yeah, I've been in a few, mostly patrols. I don't see too much action, but yeah, a few Mentak. We've shot down a few Mentak here and there. Which I know I can tell.
What? No, I'm from
It's okay.
somewhere
I don't
else.
blindly hate all Mentak, but yeah, we do have piracy issues sometimes. We're being so close to Mall Primus.
I definitely don't know anything about that.
I'm sure you don't.
You want to play cards?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of self-guided once you get going.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
probably. What else would I ask her? Um, I'll probably ask about like some battles and stuff, and our stuff where she's been in the
Oh,
Navy.
yeah. Occasionally we still get into a little bit of tussles with the Federation of Soul. So I
Yeah.
think one of my best fights, we were just having a little skirmish over, the Quan wormhole. Anyway, touchy thing between us and the Soul Federation with that wormhole. Believe me, a lot of history there. You could actually roll lore if you want.
Yeah, I took nothing in lore, but it would be
Yeah,
intelligence. So 2
it would be like
green.
1 difficulty though. It's a pretty well-known incident.
Oh, okay. 1 purple die, 2 green die, and roll. What did I? Oh, I got a success.
Okay, so so the entire Twilight Wars that caused the collapse of the Lazax Empire started between a Letnev and Soul Federation skirmish over this Quan wormhole.
Okay.
And so even today, even though both of the Letnev and the humans, the Soul Federation they're both in the Galactic Council, and they're not technically at war. There's still a lot of tension over this route through this wormhole. Has kind of resurfaced actually, because during the kind of the dark ages when everybody pulled back, that wasn't an issue. But now that it's come back again and trades reopened, there's more quabbles over this Quan wormhole. So occasionally there's still skirmishes.
Okay.
And so she'll tell you she's been involved in one of these skirmishes. It's the biggest battle she's ever been in. And she'll show you the medal on her chest. So she shot down one of their key cruisers. It was the best moment of my life. The Baron himself gave me this medal.
I'll just cry a tear. I'll just be so
Yeah.
happy for her. She tells me
Yeah.
that story. It sounds wonderful. So what brought you to Mecatol Rex?
Well, I've just been assigned there as a a temporary assignment with the embassy as one of the guards.
How do you like that compared to fighting wars?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a violent person. I do what I have to do. I'm happy enough. I like Mecatol. I mean, I don't know if you've been to Arc Prime. I
Yeah.
definitely prefer Mecatol. But I'm about
That's
6
fair.
months in. I got 6 months left, and then I'll get reassigned probably.
Cool. Any family?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I got like 3 sisters. Got a brother. My parents. They're all on Arc Prime. I don't think we'll have a chance to stop by and see him. Maybe I'll have to ask Dominicus.
Oh yeah.
Or I should say Admiral Dominicus.
Right. I bet she'd be
Technically,
more.
he would be one of her superiors. Yeah.
Yeah. Admiral. Yeah, I don't know. I might pick her brain a little bit about just about Letnev culture, or even just understanding how everything is set up on the Navy side of things, I guess. That's probably a bad way of phrasing that, but just to kind of understand the ranks or whatever, her training or
Yeah. So the ranks I'm using are pretty much our ranks because I don't know any different, and they're probably wrong too. But
yeah.
she's a lieutenant, so she's kind of a low-level officer. Which again was another promotion, was a result of her combat with the Soul.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's Oh, we're all expected to serve. Of course, at some point I'll probably have a family. But for now, I'm pretty happy with my position and traveling the galaxy. Um, but yes, we all serve 8 years, and then you can stay in. Just finished my service, but I volunteered for the stint on Mecatol. It's a little bit more relaxing, and then in a year I'll kind of decide if I want to carry on or settle down.
Lovely. I
How
mean,
about
we're alone
you?
in space for 3 weeks,
How's
so.
how's how's the pirate life?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess I gave it up for
Yeah,
this.
well, I guess you have if you're with the
So,
Clearys now.
yeah.
Yeah, well, good for you. It's an honor to serve.
What's
Life
with me?
life's not all about us, right? It's about serving the people around us,
Doing
giving
things
your
for the greater good.
giving your life for the cause. Yeah,
Oh,
that's why scum like this got to pay.
my
Pointing
life.
back at Van.
Oh yeah, totally. Pockets, she's young, so she's still got that illusion of ill vulnerability, you
Yeah.
know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna live forever.
Oh well, good for you.
Oh Lord. Did we just determine what Letnev lifespan is? Is it pretty well like, do we think like humans?
I'm just giving them like humans
Yeah,
for the lack of any other knowledge on it.
gotcha.
She's
Cool.
probably she's probably like late 20s,
Okay, yeah.
maybe mid to late 20s. So
Yeah, I figured Pockets is like 19 or
yeah,
so. Like she's young.
yeah. So were you on Arc Prime? You probably would be like a year into your service.
Okay. Hmm. Interesting.
So how about you? Do you have any family?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, I guess for your job, it's probably better that way, huh?
Yeah, less to lose.
Yeah,
Gotta be an orphan, right? What do they say
yeah.
in
Well,
D&D
I heard
again?
that's one of the things they look for in Clearys, right? Is no attachments.
Yeah. Nothing about except my stuff. I
Yeah,
love my stuff.
yeah. Nice. I see that.
Maybe that's why we'll spend the rest of the 3 weeks going through all my crap.
Yeah, yeah. She has
So,
probably one small bag.
well, if you need anything, I probably have it.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
see
wonderful.
here. I got Band-Aids. I got some pop. Ooh, yeah, it's probably a little flat. Not that it was open, but maybe that just happens in space. Who knows?
Yeah. I've never tried. We don't get that on my ship.
Yeah, we'll just take inventory. Oh, maybe that's what Pockets will do a little bit is like start like putting stuff around the ship a little bit.
Like
Like
decorating.
like a picture, takes like a whole plan out, like Mary Poppins stuff.
Yeah.
Put this over here. She's got like a little luau person, except for I don't know, maybe it's a turtle guy and he's wiggling.
Yeah. And Giselle will probably help out of sheer boredom.
Yeah.
Well, she is a
So,
very tidy person, so she
mm,
probably is good at like sorting and organizing.
that's
One
good.
thing you'll notice, she irons a lot.
Oh, okay.
Her clothes are always sharp and creased. She's got a little travel iron.
Do you need an extension cord?
Uh, sure, thanks. Uh, so
Yeah.
probably about a week and a half into your trip, you're going to start hearing a beeping in your communications console.
I'll just hit it first.
Okay.
It's just broken. Ah, stupid thing. I think I gotta take the batteries out.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Or maybe I have to press a button.
Yeah. I mean, if you keep pushing buttons, eventually you'll start hearing something.
Yeah.
It'll be broken up and staticky. Please help. Pirates, please help. You just hear a voice crackling through your radio.
Actually, here's a question. Language. I know we broadcast through a lot of times we'll talk through our communicators, but are does everybody pretty well speak like some form of a common language, or
Yeah, we assume there's some sort of galactic language
okay,
for the sake
okay.
of, but you would also probably have another language that you speak, like there's probably some sort of Mentak planet language.
Yeah,
But yeah, this is
Tachian.
imagine this is it's kind of like a Star Wars sort of a genre. So even
Mhm.
people that speak different languages will often understand. You know how everybody always understand each other in
Right.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that for the most part. We might have exceptions here and there.
Okay. I was curious with like the please help if I
Yeah,
straight, is it just
everyone
in
has
the
studied
language I
English
know?
or
Okay.
whatever. Yeah.
English, yeah. Um, can I tell where it's coming from?
Not without a scan.
Ooh, time to scan. Let's scan some stuff. So what is this? How do I scan? Is it
I would do a computer's check.
perfect? Okay. Well, I guess I'll do that because it's not fun given all the rules to
Yeah.
refract. And how difficult?
It's only a difficulty of 1 to do the scan, but the more successes, the better. The more detailed information you'll get.
Okay. I only get 2 greens, so we'll see what happens. Because it's just intellect, right?
Well, if you like, Giselle can help and give you a blue
Ooh.
die. But
Do you know what does that symbol mean? Do
ah,
I do I hold the shift and then hit that?
I think that's just a smudge on the screen.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you like, I can slow down the ship's engine so they don't interfere so much with the scan.
Oh, okay.
We'll
That's a good
coast. Don't
call.
worry, we won't slow down. I will coast, but I'll just make sure there's not any interference.
It's space, right? You just keep propelling.
Yeah, we'll just keep
I know
moving.
how this works.
Yeah. So you can give yourself a blue die, and she'll kind of just try to manipulate things so you get a nice connection there.
Okay, so let's see. Roll. Oh, 3 successes, 2 advantages. I feel
Oh
like
wow.
I feel like I should take a screenshot of this. Do you want me to share my screen?
Yes, absolutely. Can you share screen, or do I have to? No, hold on.
Oh, I think you might have to allow it. Yeah.
I think I'll hit. I think it's
Because I'm
this one
like,
I
this
hit.
is a good rule. I don't want you to think that I'm actually like
Yeah, well,
watching
go ahead and
this.
try. I think I gave you the power there.
Yeah, you did. There it is
Yeah.
in all its beautiful glory.
Oh, that's lovely. Wow.
I'll turn that off now.
You
Just to show.
pinpointed. You know
Watching.
everything. So looking into your scanners, you'll see you'd have to veer right, so it's coming kind of to your right. There's it's out of your way a little bit, but there's an asteroid field. Oh, you froze. Are you still there? I can't tell if I still have you online because you just froze. I'm gonna send you a message.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay. Could you hear me
I
when I
don't
was talking, or because you froze?
know. No, I did not hear. You froze up for me, and I was like, "Uh-oh, is it me or was it you?" And then I
Oh,
realized I
okay.
was connected to my work VPN, and that was probably
I
why.
gotcha. Okay. So, anyways, whatever. So there's an asteroid field to your right. You're not
To the
heading
right.
for it. You'd have to turn to get into it because, but it's coming from in there.
Oh, so it's coming from all that asteroid stuff.
Well, it's none of our concern. Our mission is to get Ven back to Dominicus.
What if it's like another famous Mentak soldier person and they're stranded and they need help?
Well, I mean,
Isn't there?
I'm less interested in helping the Mentak, but I guess why you would
Oh,
want
I
to
mean,
help.
that's the one I meant.
I think it's unlikely, but
They did say something about pirates and probably meaning that pirates were attacking them. Because I don't think that they would volunteer that they're pirates. So I bet that there's some high ranking official. And if we save them, then that will look really good on your record.
it could be a trap.
I have a good feeling about it.
Okay.
You know
right.
what? If it turns out to be a trap, you can tell me I told you so later. How's that sound?
Yeah, I'll be definitely be doing that.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, you're heading into the
That
asteroid
was
field.
easy.
So speed wise, how fast do you want to approach? So your ship has a speed maximum of 4. And how
Okay.
it works is think of it more like a gear in a car as opposed to an absolute speed. So you like first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth gear is your fastest, but we're not going to actually measure how fast you're going.
Right.
Well, how I'm going to do it is navigating the asteroid field. The faster you're going, each speed will be 1 difficulty.
Right.
The flying in
See,
its maximum speed would be a 4 difficulty to go through without hitting anything.
yeah, my initial gut reaction is going slow, like neutral even.
Okay.
Just coast.
Well, you have to go at least speed 1 or you're not moving.
Yeah, we can go 1.
Okay.
That's because I think we also want to be able to pivot if we need to. So if I'm going to get rocked with space debris and asteroids, I'll do that on the way out as opposed to the way in.
Yeah. So you get at the consoles. Now what Giselle will do, she'll take the co-pilot's position. And what she's going to do is carefully kind of scan for the individual asteroids to help you out. So she's basically going to be giving you a booster as long as that's what she's doing.
Okay.
And then you get a booster die to your piloting check. So if you're moving in at a speed 1, as soon as you start hitting the asteroid field, you're going to have to roll your piloting check.
Okay.
With a difficulty of 1.
Okay, piloting difficulty 1. And okay, so I have 2 in piloting, so I get 2 yellow die.
You have 2 ranks in piloting?
Yeah,
Oh,
space.
So this is a cakewalk for you.
Well, we'll see. I wonder if we should tie up Big Boy a little bit extra securely.
He's chained up quite good.
Okay.
Basically hog-tied to a chair, the bottom of a chair.
1 difficulty and 1 booster. Roll 4 successes and 1 threat.
Okay. Yeah, so
dun.
Yeah, you're not you're doing pretty well. It's not too hard to maneuver, but it is a little bit stress on you. And this is a piloting, since this is a piloting skill, I think we'll also give a strain to your ship.
Oh no, actually, my shippy.
Did you grab? Yeah, let's give you your ship info while we're doing this.
Yeah, I have the ship sheet here.
Okay, so I'm going to give you some information on your ship. I just have to pull it up here.
So 1 strain on myself. Ship name.
You guys can decide on that. There's no name on it, like there was nothing on the side of it or anything.
Yeah.
So you guys can name it whatever, but it's an Opal class Hakan vessel.
Opal class Hakan.
Like Opal, like the gem.
Mm-hmm.
It has a silhouette. So there should be a silhouette thing on there.
Yep.
This is silhouette 4.
4.
Speed is 4.
4.
Handling 0. So it means there's no penalties or bonuses to handling.
Okay.
It's normal. The defense, it has an fore and aft defense of 1.
A fore aft defense. Oh, sorry. Aft defense is 1.
And the fore defense is 1. So front and back. Okay. Yeah.
Fore aft. Okay, gotcha.
So it has a defense of 1, but it's not a shield. It's actually just a thicker hull on those 2 sides. It's most vulnerable on the port and starboard sides.
Okay.
But it does have an armor of 4, which is basically its soak.
Oh, okay.
It has a hull trauma threshold of 15.
15.
But it already has 5 damage because they didn't have a chance to fix it up yet.
Oh no. Okay.
And it has a system strain threshold of 12. And
I just got 1.
And you just had 1, but there was already 4 on it. So you get 5 now. So just because you're doing such hard turns and twists and ups and downs to get around these asteroids, it's causing a little bit of stress, on your steering mechanisms and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Should have saved the extra week to get this fixed up.
Yeah. So besides your laser cannon, which we can get to if you ever use it, the rest is stuff you don't really need to worry about right now.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you're going through the asteroid field. You will notice the signals are getting farther away at your current speed.
Oh, okay. Maybe I bump it up to it. Can I do speed 2 now?
Yeah.
Just re-roll, I guess.
Yeah, but now you're rolling difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2.
Because Giselle is still scanning for you. You can still get the blue die.
Okay, I'm rolling. 2 successes, 3 advantages, 1 failure.
Okay. But it should tell you the total result on there.
Oh, it does. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness, I was probably looking at the wrong thing.
Oh.
Wonder if I looked at the wrong thing for the last one. 1 success, 3 advantages. Never mind.
Yeah. So with a lot of your quick work, you speed up, and this actually seems to ease, like, the gears in the vessel or whatever start smoothing out and sounding a little bit better, like everything's kicking back into its proper motions a lot better. You're actually your system strain's gonna improve. It's kind
Somehow.
of fluids and stuff start going through the engine a little bit
Gotcha.
better.
It just was warming up a bit.
Yeah, it was just warming up. So you can take, if you want, you can use those 3 advantage for 3.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that. 3 strain, right? Strain,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably a lot of like hard turns it hasn't done in a long time, but now that the fluids are all going through properly, it's going pretty nicely. So not really a challenge, not really a problem to get through here. So you're at speed 2.
Yeah.
So you're matching the speed from the signal now. And you're coming at it kind of from the side. So I guess we can load into tabletop now and show you what you see.
Sure. Let's do it. Hopefully it doesn't make noises at me. I'll find out.
There's going to be noise in the opening screen, but that's okay. I've turned mine down already.
It went
Well,
on.
I can't minimize while I'm recording, but that's okay. I will just go in here. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually, don't load going yet. I have to set a I have to create a server and create a password.
Yeah, okay. That's okay, because maybe let me figure out what I'm gonna do with my screen here. I want it to go on the other screen.
Okay, so I'm gonna create a multiplayer server. The server name, I'll call it K41.
K41.
And the password will be pockets, all lowercase.
Okay.
I'll create that.
All right, I'll try loading again. I don't open, yeah, just play, and then I join the server, right?
Yeah, so you should just be able to find this server. You might have to do a search.
Mm-hmm. Let me just turn this volume off. Oh, Lord. This is when my age shows where I'm like, where's the volume button?
Well, you don't really need to worry too much, because once you get loaded into here, the music will be gone. So.
Right, okay. Okay, join. K41. Connect. Buckets. Had to move Zoom to another window, but that's okay.
Yeah, so it's just load. I see you loading in, so you're there. Okay, so you'll see here your ship. I called Pockets. This one I'll have to rename.
Where's my ship? Sorry.
I
have to choose a color.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just going to rename this one. I'll say Attacker.
What? Attack?
No, I'm just renaming these ships real quick. Attacker, Defender is what I'm just going to call them for now.
Pocket's gonna get Pwn Ship 1.
Okay, so
Let's see how this is.
Yeah, so you see where your ship is up here in the corner. You should be able to see my mouse cursor.
Oh, how do I?
Oh wait, sorry. Let me record. Let me share screen here so everybody else can see.
Trying to figure out, how do you scroll up in Zoom?
Okay, yeah. Oh, we can see us on the side too. That's great. Okay.
Oh yeah, for some reason I don't see the shippies.
You don't see any ships at all?
No. I see the board, I see the die, but I don't see those ships.
Uh-oh. I don't know how to deal with that. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to bring in. Okay, if I bring this in, do you see that ship?
Yeah, I do. Maybe because they
Okay.
were there before I joined or something?
No. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna bring in 3 of these.
Okay, yep, I see these guys.
It's gonna be a little more confusing, but I'll just give them different names and we'll just get rid of these other ones. I don't know why you can't see them.
Yeah, weird.
Okay, so see if I can change the size on. I think that's why I didn't use, because this is actually what it was supposed to, your ship was supposed to look like,
Right.
but it wouldn't let me adjust the sizes or anything. So it might be a little wonky because they're too big, but that's okay. We'll muscle through.
Yeah.
So basically, you're here.
Hit me.
See if I can change the name. So that's pockets. Yeah, if you mouse over it, it should say pockets.
Yeah.
We'll call this one attacker. And we'll call this one defender. Okay. So this is what you see is this front ship looks, it looks a lot like your ship actually. It's
Oh.
nicer, like a slightly different model, but it looks very similar. But a lot nicer condition. And then the one behind it here is actually kind of more, doesn't look like this at all. It's actually much more rounded and a little bit more broad, kind of clunkier looking.
Okay.
But it's chasing this one. So what would, oh, we should probably roll initiative here, shouldn't we?
I guess. I have no idea who I'm assuming the ship that's being chased is ones who put out the SOS.
Well,
So
that you can assume, but you don't know.
yeah. Okay, so rolling initiative. So do I roll for the ship or for
No, you
me?
just
Or-
well, just for, you know what we'll do is we'll actually do you and Giselle separate. Do you want to control Giselle? And it'll just be easier for you to coordinate with her.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Giselle. Okay. And then remind me again what to roll for initiative because I forget.
Well, in this case, it's going to be cool.
Cool.
Because you kind of came in
Which
here knowing there was trouble, right?
I haven't. Yeah, I don't really have good cool, but that's okay. All right. Do you want me to roll in here?
It's up to you.
Let's see.
Whatever's easier
Oh,
for you.
I see. I was like, I don't know how this works. Let me just put some die over here. Can I select them all? Yeah. Roll it.
Sorry, cool is it cunning?
Presents?
Yeah, it's presence. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I forgot to pull up a skills list. Okay, so Giselle has 2 presents. No bonus for cool.
Okay. So I got, I guess, a 0.3, right? Because advantage is just a 0.1.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a 0.3, so I'll roll for her if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
She got a 1.2.
Okay. All right. So the attacker vessel. Oh, you can actually hit, instead of rolling them, you can actually just hit R. And then they don't go flying everywhere. So they got 2.1.
Oh, but it's fun just to toss it around, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, uh-oh. I threw one off the table.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's right there.
That's the danger. And then these guys just are going to get 2. Oh, 2.2.
Ooh. Good roll.
Okay, so basically we have both NPC slots and then you. And then both of you.
Perfect.
Don't forget you have a story point because you're the only player. You
Oh,
get 1
yeah.
story point, I get 1 story point.
1 story point.
I'm
Okay.
using batteries here to mark them.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first person to go is this defender ship. And they're going to speed up. So they're actually going to pull ahead a little bit. But then they're going, at the end of their turn, they're going to be rolling a piloting check. And at their current speed, that will be 3 difficulty.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So they have, yeah, they've sped up. They're doing a lot of hard evasive maneuvers trying to get away from the ship that's chasing them. So they're doing pretty well. They're flying through the asteroid field really, really well. It's being a little bit tough on their ship. You can maybe see a little bit of smoke coming out of certain parts of it. But I gotta just mark. Let me get their. I'm gonna get some of their ship info here real quick.
Sure. I might use the dice roller that you sent because I feel like it's easier for me to tell what's happening.
Yeah, and it tells you all the answers.
Yeah, the cheat
Okay.
sheet. I don't have to be like that math meme, the lady just like looking at all the numbers.
So
Even though there's no numbers.
Okay. And then the larger ship is going to speed up as well. And they're going to fire. Well, first they have to do a piloting check as well.
Whee!
So kind of going back and forth to my notes and to that screen there. Okay, so they have.
It's fun to watch them fly up though.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, holy.
Well, they it's kind of a wash. What they didn't do is succeed on the piloting check. It was a wash. So they're larger, kind of clunkier ship. Oh, and actually they're supposed to have rolled this too. Yeah. They're clunking into, they clunk through a couple of rocks as they're heading after this. This one's so evasive and quick. These guys are kind of hitting rocks and kind of jerking on the way behind them. They are keeping up with them, but it looks like they've probably taken a little bit of damage. I just need to record how much here.
There's a little bit of like bulling and China shopping it, just running into things. Yeah, Juggernaut.
Okay, so there's. Okay. All right. And so you can see on that ship. Oh, I guess you don't know yet. Yeah. So then it's your turn. So at this, through the asteroid field and through all the speed and everything, it's really hard to determine things like weaponry and all that sort of stuff. There is an ability one of you can do called scan the enemy if you like. So I sent you those emails with the actions and things and maneuvers.
I was just looking, at that. Yeah. So I think that makes sense. Like I'm probably going to scan the pursuing ship.
Yeah. And is that an action or a maneuver?
It is an action.
Okay. And who's going to be scanning, you or Giselle?
It's either computers 3 or perception 3. Let me see here. I don't think I have any computers. What's my perception? I get none of that either.
Just a piece of advice, it leaves you free. A lot of the skills are pilot only. So the non-pilot only skills you might want to leave to Giselle.
Oh, okay. So this one, scan the enemy. Since
probably
it's
a good one for her. Yeah.
So okay.
Focus on flying and shooting.
Yeah, let's do that then. So it's either computers or perception, and it's got 3 difficulty, it looks like.
Yeah, so her computers is 2 dice but 1 yellow, so she has a rank in computers.
Okay, cool.
And perception is based on cunning.
I
should pull up that
perception
sheet.
Is, I can look. Yeah, it is cunning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so she would have 3 green dice for perception or a green and a yellow for computers.
Oh yeah, what would be better, you think?
Don't know. Not really sure how the math works out on that.
Yeah, like, because I mean, with this one, you can get triumph, right?
Yeah, the yellow will give you the opportunity for triumph, and you do have a story point you could use if you like. But is it worth using on a scan? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save that for something cooler. Like maybe if I can blow an asteroid into somebody at some point and
Yeah.
use the physics of space.
I
That's
think
what I'm
actually
thinking.
that's if you rolled enough advantage, I think that's one of your advantages on the
Nice.
yeah. There's
Yeah, so
actually
maybe I will do her. I feel like I want to do 3 green. And I don't know if this is right, but I just feel like there's better odds of at least not getting a complete failure this way. Maybe. Okay, so she's got 3 for perception.
yeah.
Okay, and so that's the 3 purple. Okay, so scan the enemy. On a successful, well, we'll see what happens. Uh, so 2 successes, 2 advantages. I got a bunch of threat. So I think I end up with 1 threat, 1 success. Is that right?
I mean, to be honest, I'm looking at my work my worksheet. Okay, so sorry, you ended up with 1 success
And 1
and
threat?
2 threat.
Oh, 2 threat. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So you do make it. You do get a successful scan, but again, you're just jamming your system so hard.
Yeah.
Actually, let me take a look at the chart. See how else I might want to spend this threat rather than system strain.
Sure.
All right. So I've got the advantage in triumph and threat and despair. Okay. So an opponent may immediately perform 1 free maneuver. So your scan has kind of warned them. They've noticed that they're being scanned,
Mm-hmm.
and you can immediately see the person in the turret. So one of the things the scan will reveal is the weaponry of this ship, right?
Okay.
So this ship is it's called a Mentak Thorn, which is something you might be familiar with. It's
Okay.
got a dorsal turret, a 360-degree dorsal turret. So that's kind of like a mounted, like in Star Wars, like the Millennium Falcon sort of turrets that they use.
Yeah.
So one of those, but it's mounted just on the top.
Yeah, for dorsal fins. Totally makes sense.
So it swivels towards you. They do also have a front-loaded missile proton torpedo cannon. It only shoots forward, but it's very dangerous.
Okay.
That's what they got. Otherwise, it's a kind of a clunky ship. Its speed is similar to yours. The size is pretty similar to yours, but it's a little clunky to drive. But it's a hardy little ship.
Okay. So with scan the enemy as well. So on I guess my next hit on the target, I get to choose a couple results. So we'll worry about that, I guess, when we get to that. Okay.
Okay, so that's Giselle's turn doing the scan.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, was scanning a maneuver or an action?
Action.
Okay, so she could also do a maneuver.
Let's see what maneuvers there are. Oh, we can change speed.
Yeah, just make sure it's not one that says pilot only. I can't remember. I have the book here actually.
Maneuvers. Oh yeah, that one is pilot, pilot, pilot. Actually, most of them, the only thing she maybe can do is assist, which would give me a die,
Yeah.
booster die, which might be okay. Can also add a booster die to next combat check.
Yeah, so she can help you like target your cannon or stuff like that. So we'd call that an assist.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. I'll just get a booster die then to my next roll. I guess I don't know if I'm going to attack them, so I'll just say the assist for adding a booster die.
Okay.
In general.
Yeah.
So
well, yeah, whatever she's doing, like scanning the asteroids ahead of you to give her a smoother passage or whatever she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
She'll give you the blue die there. Okay, perfect.
Yay.
Then what are you doing on your turn?
I'm gonna put a die over here so I don't forget. Yeah, so what is I gonna do? Okay, this is just the advantage and triumph. I don't think I want to attack yet, but this gain the advantage sounds interesting. So, maybe. Or jamming. Jam
Oh, do you know what?
communications
Do you know what Giselle couldn't? Oh no, sorry, that's an action too. I'm just reading through. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not much maneuvers for
Yeah, for
the non-pilot.
oh, actually, oh, see, astromech actions. Oh, astromech. No, I'm not in a
Yeah,
mech,
you don't
so
have
never
an
mind.
astromech, so it doesn't matter.
Uh, okay. I don't think that jamming is going to do anything. I'm just looking at the different options here. I think like what might make I feel like this gain the advantage might be interesting. That or maybe just boosting our shields to prepare.
You know, you actually don't have shields.
Oh, I don't have shields. Well, I
You have a
can't boost them
hull.
then.
Yeah.
I got a hull. Well then I guess gain the advantage unless I want to try slicing the enemy systems, but I don't really have good enough computers for that. So with gain the advantage, add remove a purple die for each point of speed lower or higher than the target. On a success, ignore any penalties imposed by the pilot target's usage of evasive maneuvers. And the pilot may choose the relative positioning of the two until the target gains the advantage back. So I kind of see this as like I'm trying to get an advantage or get into a good position
Yes.
over this guy. I mean, they got a 360 thing, so that's not great. But I mean, whether it's like, it's also interesting actually with space because it's sort of all relative. But
Yeah, but you could choose like, do you want to be above him, below him, behind him?
yeah, how are my guns situated? Out of,
You
are
have
we
a
just assuming up front?
front-mounted cannon. It shoots
Okay,
one direction ahead of you.
so I probably can't. Do you think I can aim up or down with it, or no?
No, you'd have to tilt your whole ship.
Right. Okay. Um.
But its turret can't shoot below it.
mm, Uh. Oh, that's right. Good point. I could angle myself up a bit. So yeah, what if I tried this then? So I don't know what to actually roll for this. Silhouette 1 to 4 is what it is.
Well, silhouette, that just
So
means the maximum ship's larger than that can't try this maneuver.
okay, so I
So
can.
this is just, you don't have to roll anything, I don't think, for this one. Oh
Yeah, because
no.
there's nothing. Doesn't say add remove. Doesn't
Okay,
actually
I guess
say
you're
what
just
to
doing a
do.
simple check. So the difficulty would, if you were on a different speed, there would be a difficulty. It seems like, yeah, I'm not really sure how this works either. I think just roll a simple check because you're going the same speed. So
Okay.
no purples. You just,
Okay, so no purples. And then what kind of a check is it though? Because it doesn't actually even say that.
well, pilot. Let's do piloting.
Piloting, which I got 2 yellows. Yeah. And then so just 2 purple die, but then remove one, or what do you think?
Um.
I'm a little confused by the wording of this thing.
Well, since we're in the asteroid field, why don't we do it this way?
You're gonna give me a black die, aren't you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest, I don't. This is a learning process for me.
Oh, it's all good.
How to do space combat.
We're learning. We're all
Yeah.
learning together.
Yeah, so I don't think there's a difficulty for it right now because the difficulty I think is if you're going different speeds. So I think
Okay.
you can just roll those and just try to get at least one success. You also get the blue one there.
Oh yeah. Whoop. All right. So yeah, it looks like 5 successes.
Okay, easily.
Did it. So and then the goal is to get under them, I guess. Under and behind slightly?
Yeah, okay. So we just have to remember, so you're kind of like, you're below him, but trying to tilt upwards so you could potentially shoot him from below.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Oh, you
Yeah.
can't. Too bad you can't. No, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just have to remember. So you're down a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
following him. They know
Is
you're
there, like-
there, but
yeah.
the turret can't see you now.
I know, like in combat, sometimes, like when we're on the ground, we'll be like, oh, we can talk to them. But I don't know if we can do that in space. If it's like pull up the comm and be like, hey,
You can try. You probably have like a radio. I mean, you do have some sort of a communication system.
yeah. Do you think that would be an actual action?
It would be an action if you're trying to roll anything for it,
Right.
like if a negotiator, coerce, or something like that.
Okay, maybe I'll try that on my next turn, just depending on what they do.
Okay.
So
Well, you have
let me
to make another piloting check just to make sure you didn't hit any asteroids.
another piloting. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
another
difficulty. Your speed is now 2, so it'd be 2 difficulty.
Oh, I might have actually done that last roll wrong. I think I was supposed to get 2 yellows.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
okay.
You succeeded by enough. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Sorry, how many purple die? Or
It's gonna be 2 at speed 2.
2. Okay. Oh, whoops, that didn't roll. Oh, uh-oh. I think I got 2 advantage, but 1 bad.
Yeah. So you failed. So you hit as you pull down. You get in a really nice smooth position, but because you've changed your like at y-axis, you weren't really ready for, you weren't really looking out for the rocks below, the asteroids below you. So you kind of like clunk down onto one.
Oh, no.
That'll do 7 damage. You subtract the ship's armor from that. So I think your armor is 4, right?
Yeah, so
You'll take 3 whole trauma. Yeah.
Oh, we're
So
at 50%.
It's a pretty hard jarring hit.
Yeah, hopefully that's not too much
But
more.
you do have 3. No, you have 2 advantage left over. You can still spend though too.
Yeah, so with 2 advantage, I can do. Oh yeah, let's see here. So with just kind of reading the symbols here, so it has like a different symbol. Like the symbol that they have is that little like.
Oh, that's
circle
the
with the dot.
advantage. The one that looks
That's
like
it, okay.
kind of like a wreath.
I just wanted to
That's
double
the
check.
Star Wars version of the advantage.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll add another booster to my next roll, I guess. I don't think I need to worry about strain too much. It's not that bad. So I'll add a blue die for myself. And then I also did want to double check if there's because I can still do a maneuver as well, right?
Sorry, do an Uber?
Maneuver.
Oh, yes. You can do 2 maneuvers if you want to spend the strain for it.
No, that's okay. Actually, what I'd like to do is just maybe aim
Okay.
my gun, and then I get another booster die if I do choose to attack.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that.
Okay. But that's separate from this asteroid roll. That was like just the end of every round everyone has to do.
The asteroid check?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Okay, so that's it. So
yeah,
you're basically you're taking aim for next round.
Yeah.
This front ship, this defender, seems to probably have noticed that you're behind now. I don't know if they know if you were there to help them or hurt them yet, because you haven't fired anything yet. So what I would say is they're going to punch it. They're going to actually speed up.
Okay.
So I don't need to move anything. In fact, I'll move you guys back a little. Actually, I'll move you guys back here. He's speeding up, so he'll pull a little farther ahead.
Mm.
But he's going to have to roll. Oh my goodness.
Oh, got 1 threat.
Okay, yeah, he's got a threat. He's sped up. He's hit something. Let's see. That's this one here. So that's going to be 3 and 3. Okay. And this guy here also going to punch it.
Everybody's punching it.
Yeah, these guys are trying to keep up. So they've sped up, kind of caught up to this guy a little bit.
Whee!
Yeah. And yep, no problems. So they're catching up, and they are going to fire.
Oh no.
They're going to retrain their turret because they can't see you now. Yeah, so they hit.
Oh yeah. But they have a threat, which is pockets.
Yep. Okay, so these guys take 7, 8 minus 4. Okay, so these guys hurt pretty bad. Their ship's smoking out the back.
Oh no.
It's you and or Giselle, whoever wants to go first.
Let's see. Well, one of us has got to punch it. It's probably gonna be me, but do I want to do that first or what else?
I think only you can punch it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see what else I want to do, and then I'll figure out kind of the order. I don't know if like. So if out of curiosity, if I did want to like, should I just try talking with them? If I wanted to negotiate, that would probably be an action. So maybe I could punch it as my maneuver and then try and like tell them to back off or something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, so I will, maybe I'll have Giselle then be the one who tries to negotiate.
Yeah, although before you do that, I forgot to do their piloting check to hit boulders.
Oh, okay. Boulders, space boulders.
Yeah. Oh, they got wrecked.
Ooh. Yeah, 4? Or wait, no. 4?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, 3. Oh, 3.
3 failures and 3 advantages. Okay, so they're gonna take. Ooh. Yeah, they get hit hard.
And they explode.
Not
it's
quite.
all thanks to pockets.
Yeah.
Pockets.
You probably see chunks fly off of their hull though.
Fun. All right.
But they're catching up on this, guys. They're getting into a good position. So they're gonna get we're gonna give them 2 blue dice as well. You know what I can do?
Add another blue die.
I can create
There we
dice.
go.
Yeah.
All
right. So on their next turn, they're gonna get 2 extra blue dice.
Well, I get 2 blue die too. So
you do.
Whatever.
Now it's whoever wants to go's next turn.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna start with me. I'm gonna punch it. And then Giselle is gonna try to negotiate with them.
Okay.
She might have learned some negotiations. Hopefully she's good at it. I mean, she's probably gonna be better than me because my negotiation, well, it's only 2. So assuming she's got more than a 2 in presence, she's probably gonna be okay.
Let's have a look.
Okay, so let's see here. Punch it. So I'm just going my maximum speed, which is 4, suffering 1 system strain per speed gained. I think I was going 2, so I guess I would take 2 strain. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
what was the maneuver?
Punch it.
Because it'll also do. It's a pilot's only one. I think that'll give also 2 strain to the ship. Both you and the ship.
Oh, both me and the ship.
Yeah.
Get a little something in my back pops. Oh, what was that? Okay, so that's
probably some serious G's there.
Yeah. I just get like a tense neck from flexing. Okay, so there's that. So then I'm just trying to match their speed. Do I have to roll something now that I've accelerated as well for the
Well, at the end of your turn, we're going to do a piloting check.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I could do another action, couldn't I? Wait, because that's just a maneuver. Right, yeah. I could do something else. I'm silly. Okay. I'm going to. I wonder if I should just fire on. Well, no. Probably shouldn't fire without trying to negotiate first. I could try slicing their systems just for something to do. I can't because I don't really need to repair anything. I don't have any. Oh, spoof missiles. What is this? This
Well,
sounds like
that's if they
exactly what I
fire one
want.
of their missiles.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe this was me like doing a warning shot in the air.
Oh, no, it's because they have there's heat-seeking, or well, there's smart missiles, and so spoofing the smart missile would be trying to fool it to stop following you.
Okay. Should I try slicing their systems? It's 3 computers difficulty. I have 2 in computers. I have no ranks. That seems like it would be dumb. But or I just straight up try and attack them, or unless Pockets tries to negotiate, and then I do have these 2 blue die,
Yeah.
and then Giselle can maybe fire something because gunnery is not pilot only. So yeah, maybe I just let her attack if they aren't receptive.
Okay.
Okay, Pockets is gonna try to
Okay.
negotiate.
And what are you saying?
So I'm gonna say, this is Agent Pockys with the Caliri's Galactic Protection Force. Please retreat, Mentak ship. Can I say this in Mentak?
Yeah.
I wonder if that would help or hinder. Yeah, so I'll say I'm with the Caliri's, Pockets with the Caliri's. Please desist this attack on this ship. You are in violation of, and I'll just say some protocol that probably doesn't exist.
You probably don't even know.
Protocol 549er Charlie Tango .5.
Tango Cash. All right.
So that's what I'll say.
I actually brought up because I thought something like this might happen. I prepared myself with the social thing, social encounters. Okay. All right. So I would say this is, I'd say the way you're saying it sounds like it's kind of a coerce because you're trying to intimidate them essentially to pull away.
Well, I could also say if you decease now and go on your way, no further punishments will be laid against you.
Yeah, I still feel like that's a coerce.
Okay.
It's a threat, right?
Sure. What do you use for coercion then? Let's see.
Well, there's a thing called coercion.
Oh God, my will's even worse than my.
Yeah, you have terrible. This is not your strength, and it's opposed by their discipline. What discipline? None. What's disciplines?
Will as well.
Okay.
It's will against will.
Will against will. They're both 1.
Yay!
So
I get my 2 blue die, I get 1 green die, and then it's 1 purple for them?
Yeah.
For the difficulty? Okay, come on. Pockets! Oh.
Yeah.
I got 1 success.
Yeah. Okay.
They hesitate. I did it!
Yeah. Now they until their turn, you won't know their reaction. They don't actually say anything at this point.
Okay, and then, oh, you know what I wish? I wish that there was like a hold action like there is in D&D, but I don't know if that exists.
Yeah, I think that because the slots work so differently, you would just choose a different slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Because now that it's Giselle's turn, it's like, okay, well, what does she do? She can, again, like there's not much for maneuvers. Oh, she can aim again. I don't know if we're still, oh yeah, we can aim again because then we get that advantage.
Okay.
I wonder if I should just have her, can I give her a strain so I can maybe have her do 2 maneuvers and then I can do an aim and an assist?
Yeah.
Okay, how do I ungroup these?
You just grab one, yeah. I think if you just click off of them, it will unhighlight the lot of them.
Oh, okay. But I did. So I'll give myself 2 boosters to whatever I do next. Sorry, she gets a little strained. That's okay.
Yeah.
Taking one for the team. And then for her action, again, not a whole lot she could do. So she could do this co-pilot. So with a successful check, it's a 2 difficulty. Each uncanceled, I'm assuming, I'm just not sure what the symbols are on this one, but it's each uncanceled starburst. Is that threat or?
Each uncanceled success downgrades the difficulty of the next piloting check by 1. Actually, that's really good. Oh, because we forgot. Actually, you should roll your piloting check though first. We forgot at the end of your turn. Yeah.
Right, not just the end of both of our turns. Okay, so
what
it's a
she would be doing
piloting.
is helping you. So next time you do one of these checks, you don't have to roll. You can get rid of some of the difficulty.
Oh, okay. So it's a piloting check, right? And then it's
Yeah. So piloting check is going to be 3 difficulty now because of your speed.
I'm not going to use the boosters because I just got that from her turns. So.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. So.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
this
wow.
one looks a little cocked.
Well, do you want to re-roll? Well, and that's not a little fair to re-roll. No, I think we know what's going on here, Tika.
Oh God. Our ship explodes. And me and Giselle live happily ever after in cold space.
So you take 8 damage.
Oh God.
You're gonna soak some of that, half of that.
Still not great. Still not great.
And then I'm gonna see what I can do with my 3 despair there. Not despair. Threat. Let's see.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not going great for buckets. That was bad.
Okay. So.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So basically, the front end of your ship has hit an asteroid, and you've actually kind of flipped end over end, like this. So now you're flying the other way upside down.
Oh my God.
This may affect how they responded to your previous action.
No. Oh Lord, no.
Okay, now it's Giselle's turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what the heck can she do? I mean,
I guess you're going this way now.
I mean, I'll still go with the. Oh wait, this is aim. I might have done these blue dice a little bit wrong. Okay.
I'm sure we're doing a lot of this wrong.
Okay, get rid of her strain. She's just going to give me 1 assist for my next action. Yeah. So she won't take the strain. And she can't really do anything to help our current situation. So I will have her do that co-pilot.
Okay.
So she's going to roll.
Yeah.
It's piloting. Is
so
the check.
Her piloting.
Skill? So I guess it's her agility.
Well, let me just look up. She might have a. No, she doesn't have one in piloting. Her agility. Oh, her agility is 4.
Yeah.
I think I haven't even been. Yeah, she's very agile.
So then it's a 2 difficulty. So it's
2
4.
Difficulty, yeah. And so 4 green, 2 purple.
Come on, Giselle. We need some good rolls.
Yeah.
So 1 success. Yep.
Yeah. So that reduces your next piloting check by 1 difficulty.
Yay!
So she's noticed something's gone terribly wrong. So she's doing all she can to try to stabilize the ship as you're kind of hurtling the wrong way through this asteroid field.
Okay. Frig.
All right.
Oh Lord.
I don't know. I don't know what these guys are. I don't know if these guys are even paying attention to you though, because they have these guys to deal with.
Yeah, they're probably.
He's going to try to do a gain the advantage. Let me just double check how that works again. I feel like there's going to be a lot of editing in this version as I cut out all the time we spend looking things up.
Yeah.
But
it won't be too bad.
Learning.
Yeah. All I know is if I take 1 more hit, that might be the end. I don't know what actually happens. If it just means we're.
Well, you could just be dead in space.
Oh God. Okay. This might happen.
Yeah.
Why didn't Bruce go on this journey? He could have survived.
Okay. So there, oh, they get that. I think we're gonna do it like this. Okay. Yeah, so he's able, he does a sharp U-turn. Oh,
Nice.
yeah, one system strain, but other than that, yeah, he just cranks hard. Zipping past this guy. So that is one system strain though that they took. Okay. This guy, well, their turret's 360 degrees. So they're still gonna fire. Okay, so they hit for 8. So those guys take 4 more. Oh. Okay, yeah, these guys, they're hurting pretty bad. And these guys are going to try one of those. They're just going to try to keep up. So. Yeah, so they're going to take some strain on their ship. So they're pulling hard to try to turn around and follow these other guys.
Mm-hmm. See, now I'm already facing the right direction, basically.
Yeah. And remember, you are down below them still.
Yeah.
So those guys took a couple strain there. Then they're just going to do their actual piloting check to avoid. Oh my goodness. They hit a rock.
Yay!
So.
Oh, just one though.
Yeah, but it's 7 damage plus
Oh,
that one.
right.
So, yeah.
And they were hurting.
Yeah, they've already taken some damage. Yeah, they're pretty banged up too. So both ships are just almost, you can probably see flames almost looking off. You know, I mean, of course, I know you need air for flames, but there's air probably leaking out somewhere. Smoke coming off of both of them. So, yeah, you don't know, whatever you said to coerce them to leave may or may not have worked. But as soon as this happened, oh, you can't see me pointing at your upside down ship. As soon as you hit that meteor, probably undid whatever you had said.
How do they know I'm not just a brilliant pilot and this was part of my maneuver I was expecting to do?
Well,
I knew they were going to face this way again.
That's what they're about to find out because it's your guys' turn again.
Okay. See, I'm nervous. I feel like I have to. Well, here's the thing. Now they're flying my direction. I'm going to reduce speed so I'm not doing 3 purple die, and hopefully I don't actually die.
So you're decelerating, which is a maneuver, I think, right?
Yeah, like ship speed.
I'll just double check here. I'm pretty sure it's a maneuver.
Yeah, increase or just accelerate or decelerate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to do anything for that.
Yeah,
so that was my maneuver.
Okay. Remember, and you can do 2 maneuvers if you really want.
I don't really know if there's anything else I can do.
Well, aim if you wanted to fire, you know.
I could take another strain, I guess. Yeah.
Well, you can't aim though. I guess you're facing the wrong direction to aim. You might want to do your action first.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with my position right now.
Yeah.
I could try.
If you slow down, it's going to be kind of like
here-ish, yeah. Like, yeah, this is interesting because there's nothing that's just like fire drive, evasive maneuvers. But you have to be going a certain speed. I'm just trying to figure out like how I would even flip myself around. Like, I don't know what we would call that, if it would just be fly or drive, and it would just be a maneuver that to just situate myself properly. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I think fly sounds good.
Okay, so that's just another maneuver. And so I would take a strain, just one strain for
Well,
that, is that right?
two strain.
Two strain, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
And it's a
What?
pilot only. That was 2 pilot
Yeah.
onlys, right? No, the first one wasn't pilot.
The first one, which was accelerate, yeah, that one is pilot only.
Yeah,
Or
so I
sorry,
would say I
decelerate.
would also
Yeah.
give the ship 2 strain.
Oh no, not the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, well, strain's
pilot
okay.
only maneuvers, I'm doing strain for the second one.
Okay.
Ship.
Okay.
You're pushing it to its limit.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that's my maneuvers.
Okay.
And then
Sorry. So which way are you facing now? Are you
oh,
how are you
I will
positioned
face
now?
the direction they're going in, but I'll just be slightly below them,
Yeah. Well, you're already below them.
and then I guess a little bit ahead of them.
So you're like, hold on. You're like this?
Well, with the fly, I did situate myself properly, so I will be going.
Okay.
But I'm facing the same direction they are. Yeah.
So you're
But I guess
below
I'm
them.
just
You're below them,
below,
but
but
facing their
ahead.
direction. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's Giselle doing?
Well, those are just my maneuvers, so I can
Oh,
still
you
do
still
an
get an action. Yeah.
But I don't have any. I can't fire anything on them because I only have one gun that's on the front. I can't boost shields. uh, and I can't really hold or anything. I mean, I guess what makes sense? That's so she could always.
Well, you could slice enemy systems.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Although
Or you could jam, but I don't know how that would help you.
that's just their comms, so it's like I
Yeah.
don't care about that. So yeah, let's try slicing their systems. So it's 3 difficulty. So here's a question. Oh no, that's not a piloting check, so I can't really negate a purple, so that's fine. Okay, so so we'll do the 3 difficulty. I do not have good computers. This could be bad, but I don't think I'll take harm from it, maybe. So I'll risk it. So with slicing their systems, I reduce their defense in a zone by 1 for 1 round per success. Advantage can be spent to inflict some strain, and triumph can be used to disable a weapon. So I'm not going to get a triumph though. Oh, this might be a good part to use a story die.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll.
Okay.
Ignore that.
So but you're using a story die?
Yeah, I'll use a story die to see, maybe I'll get a triumph. Maybe this will be the time.
Maybe.
And then I can disable their turret. I mean, I got nothing else really to spend it on, I don't think. So, okay, let's go for it.
Well, you succeeded.
Oh, I did succeed, but I got two strain in the process, or yeah. Or I don't know if that's strain or
I think that's strain
else,
on you. I don't think that'd be strain on the ship for this case.
Okay. Oh Lord, my strain's getting up there too now.
Stressful situation.
Between me and the ship, it's Giselle's gonna have to get the relaxing something out after this.
Now you did do the successful jamming. And so
right.
What does that do?
So with that, I can reduce their defense in 1 zone by 1.
Okay.
For 1 round, and it was just 1 success, so just for 1 round.
So they have aft and forward defense, same as you. Which one do you want to drop?
I'm gonna do their. I want to say their. Well, what am I gonna get behind them or in front of them? I want to say they're aft.
Okay. Okay, so you're lower. Basically, you're using your computer to open up the back. So maybe some panels open up. You know, some flaps open up, engine flaps open up on the back, kind of giving you a better target on the rear there.
Mm-hmm.
Making them a little bit more vulnerable. until they can correct it.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's basically it because I didn't get any advantage. So no strain. So yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, well then you do your piloting check.
Yeah, so this one, since
And
I
that's
got
when
the
you get,
co-pilot,
yeah, so you have a reduced difficulty. Well, no, you slowed
so
down, so you're only going speed 2. So you actually should only
oh
have one
yeah,
purple
just
die.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, and then she gave me, I had an assist. Oh, I should have used that for, oh, I totally messed up that assist. I should have used that for the slicing their systems, but
Oh,
I'll just use it now, I guess,
okay.
whatever.
Yeah. So you know you have too many purples?
Oh, I have too many purples. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Get out of there. Get back here. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, a triumph.
yeah. So you've
I
succeeded
heal.
so well. You have the triumph spending chart there too, right?
Okay, yeah. So let's see here. Advantage and
And
triumph.
now take a look at the asteroid debris field section. There's
Asteroid.
special entries for asteroid fields.
Oh.
So you could have them hit an asteroid if you like.
Oh, that would, can I do that? I
Yeah.
would love it if they would hit an asteroid because maybe that's what does them in and just ends this thing because I'm also kind of, I'm hurting. So if this ended sooner,
Okay.
that would be good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so
Um,
let's say, do you want to do that?
Yeah, so let's see here. So I guess with that, that would be the force one enemy craft in the encounter to suffer a minor collision.
Yeah.
Oh, but with an obstacle that I just dodged, which I didn't. Or maybe the got.
Well, you're all dodging asteroids this whole time. So
Okay, yeah.
I think it will count.
I dodge one with my good check.
Yeah.
And
When you
they.
slowed down, you kind of like pulled it back. You blocked his line of vision to it. He didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Flying one right up from beneath. Just nails him. I just want to see how much success you had also. So you also had 4 successes.
I had 3.
Okay.
Well, you don't include the triumph as a success,
No,
right?
you do.
So.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
also
you do?
yeah.
Okay, then 4. But I had 2. Oh, just 2 threat.
Well, you take one threat.
I do have 1 threat.
Yeah,
So
you're gonna take that.
is that just a strain on me?
Yeah. Well, no,
Oh,
it's
God.
piloting, so it'll also be on your ship.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, so
Okay.
so they're gonna hit hard. Just because you have so many successes, I'm gonna say they hit this thing pretty hard.
Yay.
And it's right from below, right? Like kind of in the stomach of the ship. So that's gonna be
It doesn't hit their turret off or something.
well, actually, that's a hard enough hit. They were already fairly damaged. So that hit, an asteroid kind of flies up. So as you slowed down, an asteroid kind of ripped just past you in front of you going upwards and just rips right through them. That kind of just breaks their ship in half. It starts kind of just floating off into 2 parts upward.
I did it.
Yeah.
Pilot pockets. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I definitely want to talk with these people, but I also.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
as soon as that happens, they're going to start slowing down because they don't want speeding through here either.
Yeah, that's smart. Same with me. Slow down. Dodge things. We did it. We defeated the evil from this land has been vanquished.
Well, you
And
hope.
by land, I mean part of space.
So you're going to see the other ship. So these guys are just, you might even see a few people kind of just floating off into space outside of that broken hull.
I feel bad for them though.
They're clearly Mentach.
Yeah, then I'll feel bad because they're like my peers. I tried, At least I didn't go in. I didn't shoot them at all.
You never shot them at all. Just it's not safe. It's not safe in here.
Defeated them with my cunning.
Yeah. So the other ship will probably I think they're probably at least maybe for the first few minutes just making sure you're not after them as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're just going to kind of tuck next to one of the larger asteroids and kind of slow to a stop.
Yeah, I'd like to slow down too and maybe just like speak with them on the communicator.
Okay.
We are agents, right? The Clearys were technically
Yeah,
agents,
you're
right? Yeah.
agents of the Galactic Council. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll probably just like, hello, this is Agent Pockets with the Clearys Galactic Council. Are you all right over there?
I
Over.
I think so. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're a little shaken up. My wife is she's bleeding a little bit. She's conscious. I think we're okay. We could use any, if you have any medical supplies, we'll be happy to do what we can for you.
Yeah. I would like to be able to get them something. How do we like? Do we beam over there? How do we get
Well, no, you don't have beaming. What you would have is you would have an
like a
airlock.
docking?
You'd have
Okay.
an airlock, and it'd have, you know, those things that connect you to an airplane. You
Mm-hmm.
have to kind of pull up next
Right.
to them and then just
Yeah, definitely
in your
we'll want to
airlock.
do that and help them out. I'm sure I already said I have band-aids in my backpack.
Yeah, you did.
Probably got
Okay.
some like hydrogen peroxide or
Yeah. Well,
something.
even if you don't, Giselle's always going to have a first aid kit. She's not
Right.
medically trained or anything, but okay. So yeah, so you're going to go over connect with the ship.
Yeah.
So they'll hesitantly let you in, but I think at this point they've realized, okay, I'm gonna show. I made pictures of these people too.
Hey, we saved them. I'm so happy,
Yeah.
Giselle. Giselle, we did it.
Yeah. Yes, you did. We did wonderful work.
Hopefully we can get out of here without taking any damage.
Okay. I'm gonna. So there's two of them. The one who greets you as you board the ship will be this fellow. Not
Oh,
this
he's
fellow. He's still
Hakan?
loading. He's Hakan.
Okay.
Very fine clothing, lots of jewelry. You can tell that the ship, it's a very nice ship, although it's been blasted quite a bit at this point. It's quite dinged up. And it's smoking. There's little fires breaking out. But he'll open it up. He'll be, oh, thank you, kind. Oh, Kaliri's, you said. Oh, it's been so wonderful to see you. We were terrified. This is the second attack we've had on our honeymoon. The
Oh
first
no.
pirates took all our money. These guys got really ticked, and they were trying to take our ship, which of course would leave us floating in space. We came into this asteroid field to hide from them. They came right in after us. If you hadn't shown up, we'd be dead. My wife. This is my wife over here. Let me pull her up. She's laying on the ground, so she's bleeding, kind of out of her shoulder, kind of shoulder chest area.
Oh no.
Yeah, during the chase, we hit an asteroid. She kind of flew into the console. Oh, that's
no.
not. Where is she? Here she is. Justafar and Sally.
Aw. Look at that sweet lady.
Yeah. So she's kind of lying, kind of clutching, and you can see the blood coming through her very expensive clothing. Oh, thank you, Kaliri's. We emptied our accounts for the first group of pirates.
Oh no.
We were hopefully we had enough fuel to get us to Aranam. Then the second guys attacked, and they were just really mean.
How far away is the place that they're going? Do I know?
They're probably a week away.
Okay. So, I don't know what fuel reserves are like. I don't even know if I can give them any fuel.
Yeah.
I don't know clue, but uh yeah, we'll probably just help kind of patch them up a bit. I don't know if I can
Do you want
give
to roll
them
a medicine check, or would you want Giselle to give it a try?
probably Giselle. I don't have any rank and I only have a 2 intellect.
Well, it's exactly the same as her, but it's her first aid kit, so she'll give it a shot.
Okay. Please don't injure her more. Can I help her?
Yeah.
I'll pull
What
out the
are you doing
pamphlet.
to help?
So I'm gonna have some supplies. So there would be a few more supplies like that. What else? I guess she's got a first aid kit potentially, so that'll help. Maybe I could hold like a flashlight up to like the wound to see like if she has to stitch or something.
Okay.
Like
So just giving her some better visibility there.
yeah, and then
Okay.
like also like maybe I'll put like a wooden spoon in the lady's mouth
Okay.
so she doesn't squirm as much.
Okay.
We gotta
Sounds good.
bite onto this.
We'll give you the blue die for that.
Yay. Or she'll be like, but she doesn't even need stitches. I said bite. I'll warm up the iron so she can cauterize the wound or whatever. Resourceful.
So if anything, she feels a little bit comforted at the very least, but the wound continues to bleed.
Oh.
Even like you apply bandages, but it's still kind of soaking into the bandages, like it's not sealing. So she's bleeding
Can we
fairly
try?
heavily.
See, I know it's not medicine, but I really want to cauterize it with that iron.
Yeah.
That
Well,
we
first aid, you can only get one first aid roll.
right. You
Basically,
can't
at
keep
this
rolling. Yeah.
point, Justifar will probably pick her up gently and kind of place her. So this ship is a lot like yours, except it still has the really nice rooms in and everything.
Right.
So they'll have like a
So
big
that's maybe
room.
part of why they might be eyeing me up. Like, is this okay? I can tell them
Yeah.
like how we got the ship, just to kind of
Yeah.
put them
Oh,
at ease. Like,
that's very interesting, miss. He's gonna put her to bed. He might give her something to drink. At this point, it's probably just she'll need a lot of rest and
yeah, just keep it tight, keep it wrapped up nice and
yeah.
tight. Clean it each day. Take off fresh
Yeah, we'll do what we
bandages.
can. Hopefully, as long as she can last till we get to Aranum, I can have I've got a bit of family there. Hopefully, can get her to a doctor. Is there
Dang, I
anything I can do to
almost.
thank you? I mean, everything they've taken everything of value, but is there anything else we could help you with? Or maybe if you give us your card, I'd love to thank you in the future.
Yeah. Pockets' business card. She'll take it out.
Okay.
Apparently, she has a business card.
Yeah.
I'm
The
sure that they
little
have something, yeah,
the
for
little
like,
holographic. Well,
yeah.
The Caleries probably don't have a business card. You might have
Mm.
your own personal. It's up to you.
Maybe it's just something that's like maybe it's like the division that we're in, or I don't know, something like that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
All
But
right. Well, you could give
um,
her your address on Mecatol. You know.
oh, I feel bad leaving them because it's like, what if she dies? I'm like, I'm tempted to say
Well,
maybe
it's up
you
to you.
should
It's
come with us because then at least
yeah.
Giselle can try again tomorrow. And
Fair. Well, yeah, you actually can only do first aid checks once, and after that, it's natural healing until you can get some like a stim pack or something.
oh, okay,
There
so you
are
can't even
medicines you
try
could
again the
use,
next
but first
day.
aid is first aid. Once that's done, that's considered all you can do.
Why did I use my story point? Oh,
Yeah. Well, you didn't
poor
have any
bugger.
because I took it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I used it. Oh, okay. Well, I hope she doesn't bleed out.
Yeah.
Here's some. Maybe I'll find some tea or something, and maybe we'll just help.
Yeah. Okay,
There's a nice
sure.
chamomile. Keep her
Oh, you know
hydrated.
what? You've done everything we could have expected. You saved our lives. I'm sure I could. This is her speaking. I'm sure I can make it till we get to Aranom. Once we're there, they'll take good care of us. Thank you so much. If there's one thing I can say, this honeymoon would probably be the most interesting time of my life. I'm not going to forget it. And she'll hold Justifar's hand. Honestly, I can't imagine it have
Oh
been
my
more
god.
interesting than it's been.
Oh my god. Well, hopefully you got all the years of bad luck out of the way from this,
Yeah,
and now we'll just be living in bliss
yeah, let's hope so.
till many, many years ahead of both of you.
You know, there's a saying, if you can survive a pirate attack, you can survive anything.
I think I've heard of that.
Curse those men, Tack.
Yeah, they totally suck.
All right, well, thank you. We'll probably rest here for a couple hours before we try to fly out of here.
Oh, I hope they make it. Oh.
We'll get in
Or
touch with you.
Sally.
We'll send a message to your headquarters as soon as we can.
Oh, please do. Oh no. Justifer and Sally?
Justifar.
Justifar.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they make it. I don't know what else I can really do to help them.
Yeah. Well, they're grateful enough. You've saved their lives. They thought they were goners.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Oh, thank you again.
I'll
Again, if
miss
you ever
you.
need a favor, come looking for us. He'll give you his card. He's probably got one of those fancy.
One
He's a
favor.
guildsman. He's gonna have a fancy little holographic card.
Where did they say they were going again?
Aranam. It's actually a resort planet. You've probably heard of it.
Oh, okay.
People go there for like it would be a common honeymoon destination for rich folk.
Okay. Well, not that rich anymore.
Yeah.
Hopefully you paid for the resort up front.
Well,
So
I'm sure our families will take care of us. Don't you worry
oh,
about
that's
our
right.
finances. We're taking care of the least of our worries.
Okay, bye.
See ya. Thank you so much. All right. And again, they'll just sit here on the asteroid as you fly off. Now, what speed do you want to go to exit this asteroid field?
1.
All right. Why don't you
I
give
want
us?
to do this real
Why don't you
slow.
give us one more
Oh God.
check? Now, don't
Oh.
forget, Giselle can help you.
Yeah. So
With a
maybe I'll get her to
co-pilot.
help me. If I'm going 1, I only need. Do I need 2 die or 1?
It's 1 difficulty, so I think she can reduce that for you, right? If she makes her co-pilot check.
Let's see here. Co-pilot.
Oh, that's a piloting check. So technically, that's co-piloting yourself. I think I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Hold on.
It's a piloting check, but it's not just for pilot. If that makes sense. Like it's not a pilot only one. It just requires piloting.
Oh, right.
Or
Yeah.
it's yeah.
So have her do her piloting check, and she can downgrade the difficulty. So she's helping scan your way through the field. She has 4 agility.
Right.
So
yes, let's do that.
She doesn't have piloting skill, but she has 4 agility. So
I almost threw that dice off the table.
She could really help
so
maneuver.
4 agility.
And then 2 difficulty.
Okay. Come on. This is bad roll. Just a weak roll. Yeah, I got, let's see. So those are, I think I have 1 threat, but like 4 successes.
Okay, so easily so she's stressing out a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just constant dodging and gauging where all the
we just were in a battle too, you know.
A little bit shaking that off still.
We're stressed about this couple.
But that you basically can roll without any difficulty dice for your piloting check to get out of here.
Yay! Okay, so and then do I get a blue die? Oh no, she just takes away a purple die.
As long as you don't roll 0 successes, you're fine.
I got 2 advantage.
Okay. But no successes?
No.
Really?
It's just a 2, right?
All right. Well,
advantage.
You take 7 damage.
Are you serious?
You hit a rock on the way out if you didn't roll any successes. But
if I take 7 damage, then I'm literally dead.
Well, you only take 3.
Yeah, I'm literally dead then.
Oh, are you?
That's it. It's literally 3 left.
Okay, so you just as you're exiting the asteroid field, you think you've made it.
Oh my God.
And you just kind of get sideswiped.
You've got to be kidding me.
And you're just drifting there. What are you going to do?
What can I do? Like,
well, it's up to you. You know there's a vessel nearby.
I guess, like, can I try getting back to them? I don't know. Like,
you can't move.
I'm floating in space now?
You're drifting, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I wave my arms out. Aren't I going to die anyway?
Your communication system still works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I guess I can calm to them. Oh my goodness. This is embarrassing. I can't believe that happened.
All right. Well, let's see.
Oh, why didn't I use a story point there? I only had 1.
Okay. Well, hold on. So you're going to call them out?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right.
I don't know.
They have to leave the asteroid field anyways, so.
Yeah, well, hopefully they can make it. I can't believe that actually
they have to pass by. Let's just see how they do.
Okay. Watch us all just explode.
Okay. So they get that. They're also going slowly on the way out.
Frick.
Well, yeah, so see, if you send a signal to them, they'll be like, oh, sure, we'll be right there. Yeah. And so you'll see them pull up. You're on their way. Yes, what happened?
My ship blew up because I hit an asteroid on the way out, and I got real damaged. And I didn't stay long enough in Mecatol Rex to get my yes, please.
So they'll have a little discussion. Here, let me just they'll talk together. So you know what? Where were you headed again?
Just take me anywhere at this point. I don't know. Like if it's too out of their way, honestly, I would say take us to the resort planet and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, honestly, we're happy if you want to come to Aranam. We will take you to the nicest spas you've ever seen. If you have business to attend you, we can take you where you're going. It's up to you.
Uh, it's like a week and a half out to. No, I'm gonna.
You're about halfway between them. Either one is
Yeah.
out of the way of the other.
Well, we could get there. Well, no, just for plot consistency, what would
What's
you
up to you? Don't
prefer?
worry about the plot. What would Poppets do?
I would say no. I want to get them to their resort planet
Okay.
to have a good honeymoon, not get derailed yet again.
Okay. And so Giselle might oppose a little. You really need to get this man back to Dominicus.
Yeah, we'll get there, but we can't ask this lovely couple. They've been through so much. I don't know how long she has left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it would be maybe nice if we could keep an eye on them.
Let them, at least if something were to happen, she thinks she's going somewhere nice. And if nothing bad happens, then that's good too. And then we'll call the people when we're there.
I mean,
we'll hit the spa.
I guess we have no choice. This ship's junk.
Oh my God. Right. Lost our ship.
Yeah.
I should have stayed to get it repaired. Oh Lord.
Are you getting your stuff back off of it?
Oh yeah. Well, so if it got hit, what happens? Does it not explode or doesn't get ripped?
No, you didn't do enough damage. To be honest,
okay.
we should be rolling on the critical table for it.
Oh God.
But I don't have it up I didn't really expect this.
So then let's just not roll. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll just say it's floating dead in space.
Okay, yeah. Then
probably fixable. You're just nowhere near a place to fix it.
Okay.
So it's unconscious. It's the ship version of unconscious.
The system's just powered down.
Yeah.
They hit the wrong chipset out.
So you can grab your stuff. Here's the thing. She'll tell you, why don't you go ahead, take your stuff over. Give me 1 minute.
Giselle?
Yeah.
Okay. Give her 1 minute. Okay. She gonna just toss this guy into space.
Well, you're gonna find out soon.
We lost him in a space battle.
What you know is she comes back without him.
Oh. Hey, where did Ben go? Do we need to?
He's not coming. And she'll probably say to she probably won't mention, she'll probably whisper because she doesn't want to disturb Justifar and Sally. And she'll say, she'll probably whisper, he's not coming.
He was dead to me when he said he wouldn't be my big boy.
Okay, well, he's even more dead to you now.
I am certainly, for the record, going to take a couple of the decorations we put up quickly and take it.
Okay.
I need my turtle luau girl or boy. I need whatever picture I hung up. I need my plant. Just gonna run grab them. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll get all your stuff, and Giselle will help you collect things. She's at this point not in a hurry anymore. At this point, she just wants to get back to her post on Mecatol.
I guess this way. So the place that we're going, is that more in the direction of Mecatol? So maybe we just go.
Not really. It's out of the way either. But you're still a week and a half from your destination anyway. So it's not like it's going to take her that much longer to get back. If you're going to take your time, might as well go to a spa.
Might as well.
You're going to take a detour. She's not angry about this anymore.
She's like, wait a minute. This might work out perfectly.
Could have gone worse.
So we were in a space battle.
There were certainly worse outcomes. But yeah, they're happy to. You might want to grab your food though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You might have to share a little.
That's okay.
They've been drained out a little bit.
Well, now, yeah. I mean, we got one less guy. I can do 2 per day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So that gives another 2. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Well, I remember you had Ennies or Vens anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that it was much, but they're not as keen on mushroom loaf and stuff as you are, but they'll appreciate it.
Yeah. I also got cheese in a can. You want that?
To be honest, the first pirates that had robbed them did leave them with some food and fuel with the expectation, with the gesture, yes, we'll let you guys get back to safety somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a little bit of food. There was the second set of pirates that was real the thorn.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe I lost our ship.
So,
That's funny.
anyways, is there anything? So you want to do anything on the trip, or
Yeah, we'll ask them about, talk about their lives, ask them about
yeah?
the wedding.
Oh, it was a huge wedding. So they're both from fairly successful guild families. In fact, they might ask, have you heard of such an? Actually, let me look up their families here.
I've heard of the Brass Dune family. Have you heard
Uh,
of?
I might have actually made her a brass dune. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Sally's a brass
nice.
dune. Because it's got to be more than one in the universe.
Yeah.
Justifiers of the Nine Sands.
9 cents.
And Sally's of the Brass Dunes.
I'll be like, oh yeah, there's another Cleary's.
I don't know if you would know that, though, to be honest with you.
You don't think so?
Well, do you want to roll? Why don't you roll Streetwise? With
Okay.
2 difficulty.
I think I have a decent Streetwise. I got 1, so I got one of these. Sorry, you said 1 difficulty?
Yeah, no, 2 difficulty.
How does it work again when I have 1 rank in it? Do I just get 1 yellow?
Well, you have 2 intellect, right? Oh no, what is it? It's presence?
Cunning.
Cunning. So take how many dice? What's your cunning score?
3. So I take 2. I might
2
have been
green,
doing this
1
wrong.
yellow. So it's basically you have 3 dice, but because you have a rank, you would upgrade one of those dice to a yellow.
So this is the part where I worry that I've been rolling wrong.
Okay. So whatever your skill is, that's how many dice you're using.
I've certainly been rolling wrong.
Okay, so you've been adding dice instead of upgrading dice.
I've not been adding the green dice. I probably wouldn't have had the ship explode.
Well, what have you been doing?
I've only been doing the rank dice, and I haven't even been factoring in like the green dice. So something like piloting, it's agility. I should have been adding 2 green dice and 2 yellows, and I was only rolling 2 yellows.
Oh, you have agility 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should totally have been rolling more dice. You were
Oh
not.
my God.
You were not flying to your full capabilities.
Oh my God.
You're having an off day.
You know what? It's okay. It's all part of learning. I think I just I forgot that you upgrade the dice. You don't. Oh my goodness. That's embarrassing. Anyways.
So in your case with cunning, 2 green, 1 yellow, so total of 3 dice.
Yeah, here we go. So I got
That
a
is
bunch of
funny.
advantage and 1 failure.
So what's your total?
I got 4 advantage and 1 failure, I think.
Oh, so you didn't succeed though.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you've never heard of the Brass Dunes before.
I forgot what I was rolling all of a sudden. I thought this was, oh God. Yeah, Brass Dune. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But they sound super interesting.
I'm
sorry, we cannot go back and undo all that at this point.
I know. That's part of the fun of learning.
Yeah, I'm learning too. I'm sure I've screwed a lot of stuff up in here too.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just glad you guys made it out alive.
Alive?
Yeah.
No ship. Pocket doesn't know what she's supposed to roll. Yeah, I should have gotten a refresher on that. That was my fault.
But at any rate, I guess we can determine though Pockets does not know the other Cleary's team.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna go cry in a corner.
Okay. Anything else you want to ask them while you're traveling?
What else would I ask? Yeah, just.
It's up to you.
Hopefully she's doing okay.
Cards or something if you want.
Yeah,
It's keeping morale up, so she'll heal. She basically, as long as she gets enough food and rest, like if you're giving her food and rest and everything, Sally will heal a wound per day. So by the time you get there, she'll be completely healed up.
Good.
It'll take her a few days to recover.
Well, now I'm glad we were here, so I could sleep easy at night knowing that she was okay and she made it.
Yeah. And after about a week, you'll come up to this planet Aranam, and most of these major planets will have space stations for larger vessels. to dock, but this one again, you're in a smaller vessel, just like the one that you just lost. And it'll fly right down into the atmosphere to a hangar. As you're approaching, you're going to see a massive, beautifully colored kind of bluish green ocean. And then
Okay.
on the coast of it, it's a massive white structure. So it kind of stretches out along the beach. So there's big white sand beach there. The building itself is white. There's actually a big pool. So there's a big ocean, but there's also a big like crescent shaped pool out front. Lots of buildings dotting around everywhere. Absolutely beautiful. Easy to see because it just glistens in the sun. This is their honeymoon spot. They say it's called the Crystal Sea is the name of the ocean front that they're at. And this is the Crystal Sea Oasis is the resort. It's one of the finest resorts on Aranum. It's their favorite. They've both been here before, like as kids and stuff. Their families would come stay here. So this is where they booked their honeymoon.
Nice.
Well,
yeah, I guess we'll have to figure out our accommodations and all that.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I know the owner.
Yay.
They'll take you in. They'll go up to the concierge and they'll kind of check themselves in. They'll say, well, we apologize so much. We were attacked by pirates on the way here. If you don't mind, I just need to contact my family. Is so and so here? And so they'll place a few calls and they'll have this very well dressed ex-jaw. So like a big turtle person.
Yeah.
But kind of imagine more like the Turtles commercials where they have like the top hat and tails, like the fancy dressed turtles. Like
oh yeah.
They kind of like that. The Turtle Candy's mascot.
Yeah.
Kind of a wealthy looking ex-jaw slowly walking up. So I hear you've had quite an adventure getting here today, talking to Justifar and Sally because he doesn't know you. I'm so pleased you've made it well. I take it these are friends of yours.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Pockets.
Yes, and Justifar will say, yes, they were wonderful. They saved our lives. Please, anything you can do for them while they're here, put it on our tab. We'll cover it. However long you two want to stay, this place is yours. And the turtle guy's like, yes, of course. We actually have a VIP suite if you're willing to share. We have one available.
I just love the idea. It's just Giselle and Pockets like having like a Pretty Woman moment, but together.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh my God, look at that tab.
Giselle trying to be stoic, but you can tell she's like, this is like the happiest moment of her life.
Well, just wait until we're able to figure out our passage off of here.
Oh, yeah, it's going to take...
Back to Mecatol Rex.
It might take weeks to get off of here.
It might take a little bit of time.
Yeah, it's going to take time. It's going to take ages even to just get a message back there.
I mean, and like we've been through so much. I think that let's take the night, take it easy.
Yeah.
Have a bubble bath.
Yeah.
And tomorrow it's a new day. We'll contact them tomorrow probably.
It's been stressful. Let's take a few days. I think we should take a few days, make sure we get back our minds together.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
we've been through a lot today. Or last week.
Yeah.
A week later. Yeah, absolutely.
I realized I was piloting wrong the entire time. And
I was driving with my left hand.
Yeah, I was totally we'll just say Pockets just like forgot some of her knowledge somehow, was doing something, forgot some basic protocol, and that's why I was rolling wrong the entire time.
Yeah. And so Justifar will tell you he can have one of their guild ships come and drop you off at Mecatol whenever you like. Just give them the word when you want to leave.
How often do they fly out?
There's always guild ships everywhere in the galaxy, and they come to Aranum a lot. There's a lot of rich, wealthy Hakan come to this planet. It will not be hard, more than a few days' notice. If you give him 3-4 days' notice, he can arrange a flight for you.
Okay, so we'll give him the notice in 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
And by then, probably, right? We should be good.
You two take your time. There's no rush.
I have a feeling the Clearys wouldn't be super keen on me
Yeah, probably
just like
not.
staying for too long. Let's just say that the last one's already gone, so we have to wait anyway.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll get sick and I can't travel for one of those days, and then we'll get the next one.
Right. That sounds beautiful. I mean, you know what? When they first told me I had to come with you and escort a prisoner back to Arc Prime, I was not happy about the assignment. I'm so glad I came.
You know what, Giselle?
This has been brilliant.
This was for the best.
Yeah,
It really was.
it really was.
I mean, instead of being back on that smoggy planet, no offense
Oh, you know,
to us,
none taken.
we're here.
Why we live underground. All right.
So are you going to open that bottle of champagne or am I?
I would love to have the honors. This is how we do it where I come from. She'll shoot it off with her pistol.
Amazing. And then we just hang out on the beach.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe there's some, cute folks that walk past us and we can, hey, Giselle, maybe you'll meet that fella you're going to settle down with on this planet.
Maybe. Do you think I should go talk to him?
You probably have money too.
Oh
If he's
my
here.
goodness. You're probably right. Everyone here's loaded. You know what though? That towel boy, he's pretty cute. It's not all about money.
Sometimes you just want someone nice and dumb. Easy to boss around.
Okay. She's gonna do it. She's gonna roll a
Yay.
charm check.
Giselle, maybe I can talk her up and be like, listen, you're a confident lady.
Mm-hmm.
You're employed.
Mm-hmm.
You're amazing. You're super good in battle.
Uh-huh.
You're like the toughest person I've ever met. And any guy on this island would be lucky to have you. So hopefully that gives her a booster.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her a blue die. Yeah.
Yay!
She feels super confident. She's gonna go up. Absolutely. She'll come back so excited. I've got a date for tomorrow night. We have to stay past tomorrow night. We can't leave before tomorrow night.
Important business came up. There was something
Okay.
we had to investigate.
Right. Yeah, this is so exciting. Okay, I've got to make a plan. We're gonna hit the masseuse. We're gonna go to the lake.
We gotta get the mani-pedi.
Yeah, we're gonna go jet skiing. Oh, parasailing. It's gonna be so exciting.
I can't wait to tell the other guys. Like, so bad news, we don't have a ship. Good news, I got somebody engaged. And I'm feeling really relaxed. So
Oh yeah.
I'm sharp as a tack now.
If I'm being honest, this did not go the direction I was expecting.
One doesn't ever.
It never
One doesn't
does.
ever.
But
It
you know
never
what?
does.
That's a much happier ending than I was thinking we might hit. But I don't have a further plan, so this might be where we want to call it here.
All right. Maybe eventually, I don't know where you wanted me to end up, but hopefully the other folk are somewhere and I can get there.
No, this works out. Yeah, because we
Pretty
were
well.
expecting you to be gone for 6 weeks anyway.
Right.
So yeah, you'll be getting back. But just don't. You didn't watch their thing yet, right?
No, I haven't.
Because I won't have them watch yours either. Because I think it'll just be more fun if you guys relay the stories to each other without knowing what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I won't find out what they did.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Even though I've been curious, that's okay.
All right. Well, I'll just say to the audience, anybody watching, thanks for joining us. It was a very exciting episode. I look forward to where this leads now. All right, I'm gonna stop share, and then I can stop recording.